What is up, everybody? No gay ass makeup today because the woman ain't in the house. She's at work making me my nut. Bitch better have my money whenever she comes home. How are you guys doing today? We have the Gaming Ronin. If you guys don't
Yo.
know, go ahead and plug yourself right now.
So I'm just a random retard on the internet, as I like to call myself. But I just stream games on Kick and stuff. That's all you really know me by. I'm just a retard.
Well, you're among your own kind here.
Yes.
Yes, we are family.
As I say, if you're on the internet, you're already retarded.
Could be like that.
Yes, he has a Kick account where he plays video games, and we know him from a lot of gaming streams and everything like that. We've also done videos with him, so I don't have them linked up or posted, but we have done videos together before. He's been a good friend for well over a year at this point that I've known you.
Yeah.
So it's a pleasure to have
already.
you on, man. I appreciate you. You know what chaos is going to ensue.
I thrive in chaos.
Thrive and bring in democracy. Obviously everybody here, or if you're lurking, y'all know Lex. He's basically my co-host at this point, but also a really great friend. Lex, how you doing, man?
Hello, I'm doing great. Had a good weekend. Got to go see that Frankenstein movie, which not everybody got access to see, but it'll be on streaming in a couple weeks anyway. So when it does, go watch it. Other than that, you always find me here on a weekly basis. You can also find me on Mondays over on Isaac's channel on the Golden Age podcast, where we talk slightly less pop culture-y things and slightly more just politics things. And then you can come find me rambling about theology on Twitter.
Yep. And outside of the meetups, that's basically how we stayed in touch, was talking about theological things on Twitter.
Yep. I need to hopefully there's another meetup soon. It's been a while since we've had one.
Well, they just had SpaceCon. I think that was this weekend, actually.
I
know Ripple was there. That's in San Antonio.
Yeah, but I think other than him and Gary, I don't know if there was a whole lot of other people that actually went to that one this year.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because today I actually got to see my parents, because last night Paul McCartney was playing in San Antonio, and so they made the drive from my hometown, went to go see the show, stayed there last night, and then on their way home, I got to spend time with them, because it is about a 6-hour drive for me to go back to the old stomping grounds.
There we go. All right, well, Malty, what do we have on the docket this evening?
There's a bunch of stuff on the docket, but first we need to say hey to the first people in chat. John Ambler. What's up, brother? I hope you're doing well. Like we know. And also Miss Deborah texted me a little bit. She's gonna be a little bit late, but she will be here in due time. But John Ambler, hail to you, brother. Just JK, a mod extraordinaire. He's up in this bitch. Jerry Sills is here, and I don't know why YouTube is doing this crap where it's using the other @ symbols rather than just your username.
I don't know if anyone knows why that's happening, because I was on Alf's stream earlier and it wasn't doing that, but whatever.
Well, I know I was doing it for George the Giant Slayer earlier today, and he commented on it as well. Like, sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't, but we do have Cole Hauser here as well. I saw you earlier in Ryan Kennel's chat. What's up, my brother?
I think it's doing the @ on ABF's channel as well.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing. Diz the Jizzbot, or Diesel Jizz, which I think that's even better. Don't even go back to Jizzbot. Just keep the little sombrero on there. That's freaking amazing. Shell, you're here. I see a little. Oh, wait. Come on. You can't cut in front of her, Diz. Shell, I appreciate you coming up. Howdy doody. Hope you're doing well. I also see Brimstone. If you guys don't know, does excellent reviews, especially comic book reviews. So if you're not subscribed to him, he has his own YouTube channel. Go ahead and do that as well. Okay, so not saying that there's a lot to get through. There's just a whole bunch of tabs. But there are a couple of gaming things that Ronan is going to have quite a bit to say about, and you have seen it on the thumbnail. So you might know a little bit of what you're getting into, and you might not with some other things. So let's start off with the left-hand side of the page. Y'all good and ready?
I was born ready.
Okay, Gaming Ronan, do not hold back.
I won't.
Wait, why'd you say that so begrudgingly?
I don't know.
Ronan, blink twice if you're being held against your will.
Oh, don't worry. No. Yeah, the gun's off camera. He's actually in the other room, but the door is wide open. So, like, I haven't pointed at him. Walter White kind of scenario. All right. So, Netflix shuts down the Squid Game mobile game studio. Now, there have been multiple iterations of Squid Game whenever it comes to video games, but Netflix, who I think they own the property IP. Ronan, tell me if I'm wrong about that, but
I'm not sure. I don't keep up with Squid Games. I didn't even know they had a mobile game thing.
Oh, yeah. They've had at least 2 that I'm aware of, and then they've also had 2 seasons. The first was absolutely epic, in my own opinion, and obviously in everyone's opinion, is one of the most streamed TV shows of all time. I think it broke all kinds of records, and season 2 did the exact same thing as far as like breaking records and how many people are watching it. But they have shut down Boss Fight Entertainment, the studio behind its hit mobile game based on the Squid Game franchise. Now, these 2 games the developers released for the streamer, the Netflix Stories, which had already stopped releasing new titles earlier this year, and Squid Game Unleashed. They'll be available on Netflix, but they're not making any more. So they're completely chopping that down at the ankles. Have you guys heard about this in any way whatsoever at all? Well, neither have I, because not a lot of people have have reported on it. I didn't know too much other than I played the first one that they did, and I thought it was extremely fun. It was a great little party game, low budget. You know, your basic just little WASD and directional pad game.
Interesting. It did break all types of records. It looks like. I mean, at least the game, it was like #1 action mobile game in like 100-something countries or something. But
yeah. No, Squid Game is a phenomenon, not only in the gaming industry, but also in the streaming industry. Like, it is massive.
I still got to watch it.
Well, okay, so I would stick to season 1. Season 2 goes a little bit wonky in my own opinion, but hey, everyone has their own stupid opinion. The studio closure, because Netflix actually closed the studio, continues to adjust its gaming strategy under President Elaine Tascan, who I have a joke I could make about that, who joined the company in July of 2024. So after all the success, they put this person in summer of last year. By the way, that's a slow season for games now, isn't it? The games division, which launched in 2021, is now focused on party games, which the first one was. Narrative games, much like Telltale, kids games, and mainstream games. And I think what they actually mean by mainstream games is mobile games, as well as those played directly on TVs versus mainly mobile titles. But you can play all of this on mobile titles. So there's some things that I can say, and this is why I want Ronan here for this discussion, plus the next topic that we have coming up, because you are an avid and I would say professional gamer at this point.
Professional might be a bit too high.
Yeah, but
But
let's be honest. You're good as shit, and you game all the time. Whereas for me, I'm way more casual with it.
mm, I'm still terrible at Marvel Rivals though, and I know life that game. So I went a whole week of nothing but playing ranked. Still ain't above gold.
So here's my first question when it comes to this. Do you guys think that whenever they're closing this down, do you think that it has anything to do with Xbox? Do you think it has anything to do with going to Hold on, I think I just blew my own supposition out of the water. Because they want to get away from mobile titles. I was like, do you think they're trying to get away from like the console things? Because as Microsoft is doing what they're doing and basically being a production company, and then PlayStation is basically one of the only ones that, well, obviously Nintendo Wii as well. They're basically the only consoles that are keeping up to date and having consoles. Xbox is fucking dead.
Yeah.
What do you think
Microsoft
is the
trying to.
game plan with this? Because I can't make sense of it.
I don't know, and I don't even think when I hear the name Netflix, I don't even think of games anyway. So them trying to get in the whole gaming thing is a bit weird to me.
I think it's just because they own the IP. Because obviously,
Yeah.
Squid Game is a Korean property that they bought so they could put on Netflix, and I guess they ended up, buying some game companies or at least a studio, Boss Fight Entertainment, and now they're shutting that down. It's like I don't really see a clear form of
I'm gonna be
where the
honest, I don't
business
even.
is supposed to be going in the first place, especially when those games are doing extremely well, and especially
Yeah,
when the show itself is getting massive amounts of views.
I don't even think they know what they're doing or trying to do. If I'm being honest.
Have they ever?
I don't think so.
I mean, there is that South Park episode from years and years past where Netflix is just like, let's throw money at everything because we were the first ones to do the little DVD kiosks.
Yeah,
And then Blockbuster tried to piggyback, but no, Netflix already had the share of the market. And then,
which I do remember Netflix years ago was starting to get into the little interactive series where it's like, here's this scene, choose two others to continue where you're going. Because I remember
like to choose your own adventure, aren't those
yeah,
those are like Telltale type games, but that's
yeah,
Telltale is their own studio though.
they are. Which, funny enough, Minecraft Story Mode, which I believe is a Telltale game, they actually put that on Netflix, and you pretty much kind of play it the same,
Yeah,
which is interesting. Yeah.
I know there was one thing. So it was Man versus Wild. Okay, we're going off on a tangent already, and we're only one paragraph in. Do y'all know Bear Grylls in Man versus Wild? There is actually a show that he made where it was choose your own adventure.
Hmm.
I don't know if y'all ever watched that, but it came out on Netflix, and you literally had to use the remote to choose your own adventure. What's the next step that Bear takes? And then they filmed both causations.
Huh. No, I
And
never heard about that.
sometimes you would die, and sometimes you got to the end of the episode. So Bear Grylls was AI. Bear Grylls is dead, in my opinion. Irrefutably, my opinion is irrefutable. Bear Grylls is actually dead, and AI was way back when in 2019. Prove me wrong.
With a claim like that, what evidence would you accept?
I don't know. All he has to do is show up at my house and I'll cook dinner for him. It doesn't even matter. I know that I know that's like I'm completely full of shit. But
on a side note, as to like what Netflix is trying to do, from anything I can tell, it's not that the games they made weren't successful. They obviously were. We already like talked about how successful the Squid Game was.
Yeah.
But they're very expensive to make, and Netflix wants to basically simplify it. I would even say it almost sounds like Netflix wants to just dumb things down a bit and go with the things that are easier to make, but that will still make money.
No, well, here's the thing. Have you seen the graphics for the Netflix games? Okay, so this one is cell shading, which is extremely cheap to make. And then the first one that came out and was wildly successful was extremely blocky, extremely cheap to make. They're not like honing in like a AAA title. It's not like that in any way whatsoever. Like it's literally a party game.
Well,
It's
it
not
also
even up. It's not
depends.
even up to the level of something like Party Animals. It's not even close to that.
A
I was gonna
paragon of
say it
sophistication.
also depends on depending on the type of games they're doing, like party games. So multiplayer kind of server upkeep for that could play a part. Having to maintain game servers plus their own servers for streaming, maybe. Games played directly on TVs.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Is this something you're going to sell at a mall kiosk in the mall?
I'm sorry, but I don't look at my TV remote and be like, I can play games on this.
Well, the
I
only
mean,
way that would work is
both of them have already been party games. So I obviously this is from Variety. So how much can you actually trust with it? Yes, nobody has an answer because you can't. Netflix first began this pivot when it closed its AAA video game studio known as Team Blue last October before the developer had released a project. So they started it, gave it a bunch of funding, and closed it. Now this sounds a lot like money laundering and money changing hands behind the scenes.
no, the entertainment industry would never do that. That never. No,
yeah,
no.
never. Come on now, Malty.
I mean, if we can't trust our media, who can we trust?
The intellectual giants that make videos on YouTube. That's who you can trust.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean BlackRock? However, the shuttering of Boss Fight, which was acquired in 2022, is still a shock considering that Squid Game Unleashed had been touted as very successful on its release last December. And Netflix continues to emphasize the importance of developing content around its owned IP, but they declined to comment. Now, okay, so here's one thing that I do want to say as we go through this together. They declined to comment on Friday, which means they all went home for the weekend.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean that there won't be a comment that comes out later. But this is what was said. Hi, everyone. Well, word has gotten around quickly about Boss Fight's closure. And this is the CEO, David Rippey, a new asshole, said in a statement posted to LinkedIn Thursday. Thanks, everyone who reached out today. Rough news for sure, but I'm very grateful for the time we had at Netflix. This nigga is bought and paid for. Just look at the wording of this. Seriously, look at the punctuation, look at the wording. This is a very terrible lawyer who has written out this speech for him, and this is what he is saying. We worked with some awesome people, and maybe he's a faggot as well. We worked with some awesome people and made many games that I'm very proud of, including Squid Game Unleashed, which hit #1 in 26 countries. What were those countries? You'll see lots of boss fighters with similar posts because they're bought and paid for. So the company line, in order to fail upwards, is going to get jobs in other places.
Are we sure an AI didn't write this?
I'll be honest. Anytime I see these days, anytime I see writing that has hyphens in it, I assume it's Chat GPT.
I mean, the punctuation is actually on point so far. As for Bill Scott and me, okay, never mind. That's a grammatical error. Not Erica Trump. Erica Trump. Goodness gracious, where's my head going? As for Bill Scott and I, because it's still the predicate of the sentence, you wouldn't say me, we're going to take a little breather before tackling whatever is next. Love to hear from you if there's anything interesting going on work-wise or otherwise. So they're looking for ideas.
I'm gonna be honest. The wording of this just sounds fake. Like they really were just trying to put out a statement type thing, you know?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. They're trying to make it as soft and as pussyfoot as possible because they're going to fail upwards or fail sideways.
Yeah.
Because you know how Alyssa McCunty was fired from Kotaku and then immediately had a job somewhere else. It's like, no. They're hired somewhere else. This is just not solely the brand of Netflix, in my opinion.
Well,
Look what-
if the game they made was so successful, perhaps they're not really failing upward, and the reason why they're being so delicate is because they genuinely are trying to get jobs. Although I will say we're going to take a little breather before tackling whatever's next. Sounds like we got a paycheck on our way out the door. We're good for a while.
Yeah. But what would John
Yeah.
Ambler put
But
in
hire my
chat?
staff, please.
I mean, you know that Netflix severance package, or it might even be a severance package. It might just be hush money. You
No.
know that was a fat fucking envelope overstuffed.
At least for those three. The others, who knows?
Yeah. Well, I have to say, you'll see lots of boss fighters with similar posts. This is how I know that it is coordinated.
Yeah.
We have written an outline for what your message is going to say. Put it into your own words, but it must not deviate from these points.
Yeah, much like the Democratic Party. Okay, we're trying not to go political. But you see this. There'll be 20 people who copy and paste the exact same pre-written reply whenever something bad happens that sheds bad light on them. You'll have other people that give heartfelt responses. Now, those people, it's copy and paste replies. Because they're coached. They're coached to say they're not actually speaking their mind, which means that they're bought and paid for. That's where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Bribed or threatened. Or more likely, bribed and threatened.
Or
Yeah.
both. Hey, that's actually the end of that article. Well, I'm pretty sure that we covered that one pretty well. And I think we were 2 steps ahead of whoever wrote it.
The legal team wrote it.
You guys have anything that you want to wrap up your thoughts on that at all?
I want to find out what the official Netflix reasoning is going to be, because obviously it's going to be this is part of our strategic pivoting, we're trying to focus on, as it said there, our narrative party games, whatever. But I want to see how they phrase their message when they all come back after the weekend.
Yeah, when they eventually do.
Yeah.
Let's catch up with the chat real quick. Brimstone, absolutely no problem, dude. I've watched some of your videos. Very good. You can come on at any time, by the way. Like if you want to tailor a stream together, whether I come on your channel or you come on mine. I feel like I can trust you. You're a very thoughtful man. That is one of our topics, actually. I don't want to interrupt other people's conversations. Just seeing if anyone has something to say. Don't y'all have mobile phones? No. This is rooted into the ground.
I mean,
It's
mine.
rooted into the ground.
Yeah, I have a mobile phone. I just don't like to do much with it.
Mobile means I gotta get my fat ass up out of this chair. That's what mobile means.
I just got the new iPhone, and I have I'm still trying to figure out anything on it. But I've never been the type to really play games on a phone. If I want to play games, I have a masterful PC that's right here that can run everything. Why would I want to look at a
Like
tiny
I want to
screen?
like these are the I don't even know if you can see them all. No,
I see a
I've only-
Batman, but
I've
the only
only
thing I
got
can see.
like 7 games on here. Of course, Clash of Clans is one of them, and I barely even touch them.
I play Pokemon Go and I play Star Wars Galaxy. Those are the only 2 mobile games that I have and the only 2 that I play.
It's like,
But those are strictly mobile games. Like on
Yeah.
here, obviously, I have Epic Games and Steam, which, let's be honest, I don't have that much time to play them. And most of the games that I tend towards are single player games.
single player games are the only games that don't make you want to rip your hair out.
Oh, they
That's
still
not
do.
true.
You know,
Well-
I know you've played Dark Souls.
Well,
Those are single
outside of
player games that
that-
make you want to kill yourself.
okay, well, outside of that, I'm speaking like the freaking you don't play for a week and everyone else is a sweat type games like Rivals.
That's why I hang out with American Ninja. By the way, shout out American Ninja. That's why I hang out with him. I was like, I can watch you play. I am not joining the lobby because I will start slinging all the Call of Duty words. And but he's such a nice guy and he doesn't use those words. Like, no, I'm gonna make your channel bad. Not even gonna try it. Miss Shell. Go ahead, Lex. What does she ribbit?
We do this every week, and I forget every week.
It's literally the last part of her name. You call her Frog.
I mean, the frog one. Yes. We're gonna. You know what's gonna happen next week? We're gonna have this exact same conversation.
Yeah, she's the Frog Queen. Okay, so now we have to take her profile picture and put a crown made out of, I guess, fried frog legs.
Oh no,
around
she's
it.
French.
She's French, so she enjoys frog legs. So to answer your question, I know we go off on tangents. That's what dudes do because there's no woman here to rein me in. Miss Deborah texted me before the stream and she said she is hanging out with family, so she'll be late. But she should be here at some point. Oh, John, you already answered it. Yeah, I did say it earlier, but I don't think Shell was in here at the time. He be sucking, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, the chat is just. No, I'm here to have fun. Have fun, drink beer, and raise hell. Cheers to you, brother. That's what we're all here for.
You get the audience you deserve.
Yeah. Talk your shit. Don't fuck with other people. You know what I mean? Like, don't aim it at other people, but talk your motherfucking shit all day because that's what we're doing. You're still playing your PS3 and PS2? Oh, hell yeah, nigga.
PS3 and PS2 is the best consoles.
PS2, I would say PS2 and Xbox 360. Because I did have both at one time. That was the only PlayStation I've ever owned is a PS2. And I had the Lord of the Rings trilogy on it because I'm a huge simp for Lord of the Rings. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, luckily, I was able to bring my PS2 back from the dead. For a time, it wouldn't read disc. I just took out a small little fuse in it, and it works.
Boom, boom. Yeah, even though, so Fellowship of the Ring on PS2 was made by a completely different company than the one that did Two Towers and Return of the King. Which those two games, the Return of the King and the Two Towers, were different types of games. I absolutely loved the Fellowship of the Ring because it was more, not that it was more puzzle based, but it was a lot darker. And I just loved the physical, the aesthetic of it, the visual aesthetic.
So I have not played these yet. I do want to stream them at some point.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm talking about. Those are okay, except for Aragorn's Quest.
Yeah,
those are exactly the ones that I'm talking about.
I've got them, but I haven't played them yet. I want to stream them, which I can't wait to see how pissed off YouTube would be when I upload the VODs of them. Be like, nope, here's a strike because cutscenes from the movie.
They're actually great. Well, while we're talking about video games, this will be the last thing on video games in this entire stream. But
Maybe.
well, possibly. Yeah, we go off on tangents. It freaking happens. Maybe okay. We got to talk about Halo. So we're gonna start with the trailer of it, and this comes from Epic Meek. Well, he just clipped it, so I have it bookmarked. But we're gonna start with this.
They believe that
Give me a
Halo is
sec.
some kind of According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable power.
Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Fire Team Charlie, we're on our way.
Touchdown! Hit it, Marine! Somebody go to a warthog.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here.
Lock and load, rock and roll!
Give them hell, Chief.
I hate the name.
It's the dumbest shit that I've seen
Yeah.
in a long time.
Like, they should have just named it Halo Combat Evolved Remake, not Campaign Evolved.
They already did the re-update whenever they
Anniversary
the
Edition?
Master Chief collection
Yeah.
that came with every Xbox One. Like, it was already updated.
Got it right here.
Boom, there it is. Yep. I'm not saying that it
Yeah.
looks shitty, but what I am saying is this is a waste of money. And what it really feels to me is exactly what they're doing now. Now, this is where the topic can get contentious a little bit before we go into this article. The topic can get a little bit contentious because a lot of us do want to see, you know, Jaws, the 50th year anniversary in theaters again. We want to see it on the big screen. We do want to see Revenge of the Sith, you know, Star Wars Episode 3 come out in theaters so we can see it on the big screen again if you didn't get to catch it when you were younger or not even old enough. This feels like the exact same thing because they keep doing that. And it's just to have the IP that actually worked for them. They're trying to milk more money out of it rather than making something good and something new, because everything new they have made has not been good whatsoever. So what are we going to do? We know this is a moneymaker. Well, hey, actually, you fucked over the IP. So those fans of it are not going to show up because they know it is directly tied to your studio. So you're actually not going to make the money that you think you are because you never took care of it in the first place. You never nurtured it like a fucking chicken egg until it hatched. That's my thoughts. Y'all go ahead.
So to your point of like re-releasing Jaws and Revenge of the Sith in theater, the difference here with games recently is they do, which remasters are okay, but with remakes they rebuilt the game. I mean, heck, they added ammo count to Needler in this, which is useless. But
Oh, I saw that earlier. I didn't
yeah,
bookmark
but
it. I saw that.
something so simple, or at least I would like to imagine is more simple. It's just instead of doing remasters or remake, the true way to re-release it like you would do a movie in theater is just take, I don't know, let's just okay, here, because I had to a bunch of games. Let's just say they wanted to re-release this instead of just doing a remaster or remake. Just port this version onto newer systems. That's all they got to do, and then of course not at full price, but they want to make an excuse to make you pay $70 for an old game now, which is why they go that route.
So are you talking about backwards compatibility? Like, so what they did with
Kind of.
Game Pass, and so like one of my favorite games. All right, y'all might judge me. Y'all might also not even know what this game is. The Darkness, which was a Dark Horse comic. And that they had 2 video games. The first one was on the original Xbox, the black box Xbox. It's called The Darkness. The lead character is Jackie Estacado.
I know what you're talking about recently. I've just discovered it, and I kind of want to get the games now.
That first one is so dadgum good, and I kept waiting when they did Game Pass, and I was like, we're making old Xbox games compatible for the Xbox One. They did Darkness 2, which released on 360, but they never got to that one. At least not that I saw. And I was kind of upset about that. It was like, well, with Game Pass, like you have your subscription, so you would get it anyway, but you are paying for it. But I'd pay a good $30 to have an updated and remastered version of it. You don't even have to change a single thing other than update the graphics. I would pay for that.
But like what I was more so talking about is kind of what Sony did more so recently, even though it was like last December, which was with Sly Cooper, where they just ported over the PS2 games and just like give us $10, you get Sly 2 and Sly 3, you can play now. Kind of like that. Not really remaster or remake, just imagine this thing PS5 label for like $10. That's all they have to simply do instead of like redoing everything.
All right, Miss Deborah is here. Shell, you can put your heart to rest because Mama Debbie is here. And now that you are here, we have to start over. Well, you always listen to your mother. Okay, I'm just kidding. But
So, for what I this
go ahead, Lex.
It's just, and maybe that's why they're calling it campaign. It's just the campaign. It's the single player. There's not actually a multiplayer in this remake.
Yes, you're correct, because no one's going to want to play it because it's outdated.
Wait, so they're not even doing multiplayer for this?
No, it's campaign evolved.
At least not at first. I don't know if they're planning to ever add it. But I mean, if you want to play Halo multiplayer, you're gonna go do the Master Chief Collection anyway.
Yeah.
So,
but the biggest thing with Campaign Evolved is this the first Halo on PlayStation, and they're not even going to do a multiplayer.
No, as of right now, unfortunately not. Cole Hauser, I got to hold on, let me pull this up. Never cared for Halo, played it once, was bored. I don't know what our age difference is. I'm pushing 40. I know, Ronan, you're a lot younger than me. Lex, we are semi-peers, but I think you're still younger than me.
A timeless abomination.
A timeless abomination. Halo was the shit.
Oh, yeah.
When I was going through early high school. It was late middle school, early high school when the first Halo Evolved came out, which is just the first Halo.
My Xbox 360 when I got it was the Halo 3 Special Edition one, where like that, and because that was like the new game that was out, and actually, Halo 3 was the first Halo game I played. I loved it.
Yeah, and so Halo 2 was released on the original Xbox. And that proved that they could break barriers with the animation, because if you look at a lot of the Xbox 360 games and then compare it to Halo 2, which is where their real that's where their real multiplayer and online shit really popped off. Halo 2 was on the original Xbox. Those graphics are freaking phenomenal. That was groundbreaking. And then Halo 3 came out and it swept the world. And yes, we played a crack ton of that. Me and my brothers and I, and that and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which they were out around the same time. Not the new Modern Warfare 2, but the old Modern Warfare 2, back around 2007.
The one where you could say gamer words and not be voice chat banned.
Yeah, the one where you had Turtle Beach headphones and microphones. You literally just screaming slurs into each other's ears. Flank up, friendly fire, you dumb faggot fuck.
Hi, YouTube.
What's up? No, I've already dropped the M-bomb. I think everyone here knows that it's a possibility. But I do understand John and other people who never had Xboxes, because the console wars were actually real. And of course, not everyone can afford it, or their parents couldn't afford it, or didn't think that you don't need 4 different consoles. I completely get that. You were a PlayStation guy. I was Xbox. I was Nintendo growing up. And then after the GameCube, yes, we did get a Wii, but when the Xbox came out, we were Xbox aficionados.
Started with the Super Nintendo, moved to the Nintendo 64, had the GameCube, had a Sega Dreamcast at one point, shifted to the Xbox once the 360 came out. I got a PS4, and I eventually did get an Xbox One, and then I fully migrated over to PC. And it looks like, incidentally, does this mean that Microsoft is really just truly giving up on the Xbox? Is PlayStation the winner finally?
Yeah. Microsoft is giving up. They want to be a production company, a production facility, and they're giving completely up.
Well, I mean, I kind of get it. Didn't they put out like Sea of Thieves and whatnot as on the PlayStation and whatnot, and like make
Sea of
good
Thieves
money on
and
that.
good,
They're kind of like turning into what Netflix, not Netflix, but some of those. I can try to remember which.
So what they're
like with the days when the studios in streaming would just sell their stuff. They didn't try to run their own streaming service. Is Microsoft kind of moving in that direction? It's like, we're going to make stuff and then let other people pay to to have it platformed.
So what they're actually doing is they're selling out their contracts. So the reason why certain games are Xbox exclusive or PlayStation exclusive is because they have contracts with the companies. However, those companies are going under massive layoffs. So Xbox is buying them at a premium and selling them to PlayStation. It's like, we're going to produce your game. Here, you have the IP now, but we're going to be able to market it through this way. We're going to be able to make your refrigerator an Xbox. If you have access to the internet, whatever that thing that has access to the internet, whether it be your Bluetooth, whether it be a garage door opener, that is now an Xbox. That's the mode that they're trying to take. So they have pieces of their hands. They have their little grimy fingers in every little pie rather than standing behind a solid product because of the DEI and the inclusionary shit that's been going on. And it's now proven to fail because games take a long time to develop, believe it or not. It's not something you can just shit out on a Saturday morning.
Sadly.
Well,
Ronan,
if you weren't trying to make everything the most amazing visual spectacle with the highest possible graphics that comes out at like 100 gigs a game. And it's just like, if you didn't spend so much time focusing on that, maybe you could make a good game that, sure, it doesn't look like doesn't look quite as real, but frankly, I don't know.
Just ditch the 4K textures because those are just scams. Especially if you're a third-person game where your camera's not going to be right there and like the texture's right there in your face.
I don't know.
Because that's the big thing.
Miss Deborah, I have the hair down specifically for you. I was trying to summon you in. Otherwise, it would be tied up. Because quite honestly, this is annoying to have it down.
You could always put it in a man bun.
That's what I normally do. Y'all just can't see it because of the front light and my hat. My hat. Shout out Wicked Virtue.
Man
Yeah,
buns are gay.
it's normally pulled all the way back and then like wrapped up with a hair tie. But Miss Deborah loves seeing my engine redskin locks. So this was to make her get away from family time and be selfish and come in here and hang out with us. I apologize for nothing.
But
Well, we know that.
speaking of graphics and textures and stuff, that's one thing I hate with modern games. Is like they look too clean. I don't know if it's just me, but like when looking at the Halo trailer, it's just I don't know, it looks too clean and shiny for my liking. That makes sense.
I mean, to be honest, what I saw right there. So, have any of y'all played Fable, the Fable series?
Oh yeah.
I haven't.
The cutscenes look like Fable 2 quality, which is old school Xbox 360. And then the gameplay that they tried to show looks like Halo 3, which is still old technology. So what's the fucking point? We haven't even gotten to the article yet.
Money. The point is money. Buy this game again. Buy Halo for an 18th time, you losers. We know you will.
It's
The
member
same thing with Skyrim. It's like, come on, you're gonna buy Skyrim for the 11th time, aren't you? At full price.
It's member berries. That's really what it is. Remember when Halo was good? Because it hasn't been good in fucking 8 years, nigga. Remember what started it all? Well, we're going to give it a shiny coat of shit-colored paint. Great.
And add sprint to it. The one thing Halo players do not like.
Okay, so that was just to get us primed and ready. That was the foreplay for the actual article, which is, hold on, let me make sure I'm getting the right thing. Yep. Halo coming to PlayStation in 2026 with modernized remake. Now, we did just see this. And by the way, this picture itself is better rendered than the gameplay and or cutscenes that we just saw.
Yeah.
It actually is. But like Lex pointed out, campaign evolves. Like, this is the dumbest fucking tagline I've ever seen in my life. Xbox's prized Halo franchise is coming to PlayStation 5 next year with a remake of the very first Halo game, 2001's Halo Combat Evolved. You see the little pun that they tried to pull there?
This actually reminds me, this kind of reminds me back when Activision did a remake and only for the campaign of OG Modern Warfare 2. Like after 2019's came out and before 2022, they did a freaking remaster of MW2 and never added the camp or the multiplayer. Just did the campaign.
Yeah,
this is reminding me of.
And here's the, oh my gosh, this is going to be the longest topic of the night, isn't it? Okay, so what is the fiscal sense of doing this kind of thing if you're worried about the campaign? So in the campaign, there are no microtransactions and there's no place to put them in. So like, how are you going to make money if people are just going to re-experience the campaign?
Yes.
If there is no multiplayer option. So you're not going to have people constantly making you money on things like Steam or something like that. You're not going to have the option for microtransactions, even though I despise those. And let's be honest, it makes them a fuck ton of money.
They could.
It's just the campaign.
They could
How?
have it where pay us $20 and here's a skin for Master Chief you won't be able to see.
No, they're going to have you buy Halo again.
Ubisoft found a way to add microtransactions into Assassin's Creed. I can see 343 finding a way just for a campaign.
Wait, 343 is going bankrupt. Didn't they sell themselves out, or have they sold themselves out yet? Is
Isn't
it
this
343 or Bungie? Like, I know they both co-produced the Halo
I
series.
think Bungie's going under.
Yeah, one of them is going or has gone under or sold themselves off to someone else. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it.
I just know Bungie hasn't been looking good since Marathon, like the beta or whatever of that.
Oh,
Hell no.
Bungie sold Halo off to 343 back in like 2010.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I think they just helped produce it, but 343 is the studio that developed it. Anywho, titled. Okay, I'm trying to stop myself from saying gamer words. The game is described as a faithful yet modernized remake of Halo Combat Evolved's campaign, rebuilt from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5. It definitely didn't look like that in your teaser trailer.
Two words do not go together. Faithful yet modernized.
True. You realize the stuff that the sergeant was saying in the original Halo game? Like, it was R-rated content. Per Microsoft Gaming and Halo Studios, play the legendary story with upgraded visuals, refined controls, two-player split screen console only, so there's only one console you can play it on, up to 4-player online co-op, but only in the campaign, with cross-play and cross-progression, 3 new missions, an expanded arsenal of weapons, vehicles, and new enemies.
3 new
So why take it all the way back to the original Halo if you're just going to change it all?
I want to know why are they adding 3 new missions?
And what would these missions be? I mean, I guess we saw a little bit of one of them.
They're supposed to be prequel.
They're going to introduce
missions.
the flood in the first one.
I don't know what the prequel missions are going to be, but I did see that they're supposed to be prequel missions.
Prequel missions. Oh, so prequel.
So
before Master Chief got, they already did a TV show about this. The prequel before Master Chief had his armor on all the time, and you got to see his ass cheeks in the shower, and he's out here fucking and being a little crybaby, whiny bitch before Cortana comes and cucks his ass right in front of him, so he just becomes a simp for her the entire time. She's like, those ass cheeks have dimples in it. You might as well keep your fucking armor on all the time. So is that what we're gonna see?
Are they also going to try
to
add mentions or more mentions of stuff from Reach then? Since Reach was the original prequel.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
It wasn't the original prequel because there were book series that came out with this. But as far as video games go, yes, Halo Reach was based off the book The Fall of Reach. And that was a prequel back when there were many Spartans. And now, supposedly, John Spartan is supposed to be the last one. Master Chief is supposed to be the last remaining Spartan.
Yeah. But don't worry, guys. We're adding 3 new missions, but yet faithful. We're keeping it faithful.
We wanted a star where it all began. The original campaign that defined Halo, says producer Damon Con artist in an Xbox Wire post Friday. Starting here means people that have never played the game before will be able. Who the fuck is going to pick up Halo and has never played a single game? Anyway, let me go through with the quote and then we can say whatever we want. Starting here means people that have never played the game before will be able to understand the story from the very beginning, and that can help us chart a course forward with new Halo stories. Oh my gosh. Focusing on the campaign experience means we can concentrate fully on really recapturing the atmosphere, tone, and emotional impact of what made the first campaign so special and iconic. Nigga, you've had so many opportunities to do this shit, and you haven't fucking done it over multiple games on multiple platforms. What makes you think that you're going to finally glue it in now? Now it's going to finally come out of the oven, not overbaked. Tell me that.
Starting here means that people that have never played the game before will finally be able to pay full price and to have the experience.
It's like, okay, first, understand the story. Well, Halo's a linear story. You just gotta pull up the YouTube videos for that if you really want that. Second, they could just put Master Chief Collection on here then. Just port Chief Collection to PlayStation. And then you can do your new Halo stories.
Yes, why not?
Because this here sounds like help us chart a new course forward, new story. Sounds like they're going to deviate then from the original story for they can do more of their own. Because if you want new Halo stories, you'll just continue after Infinite, no?
True.
Not remake Combat Evolve, then go into your new stories where it's like, well, okay, but what about 2 and 3?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
They can get you to buy those full price again too.
Probably. Yeah.
Somehow Palpatine returned. That's basically what it seems like to me. In a completely different way, because yes, when Halo 1, 2, and 3 had a linear and extremely well thought out and extremely well playable storyline to it. It wasn't just a shooter.
Yeah.
You were going through a storyline that was completely well thought out. This doesn't seem to be wanting to do it. It's like, no, we want to show you the original Halo with some edit things, and then we're going to go back to prequels, and then maybe we can go into the future. It's like, nobody cares anymore. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
And now that you have put this information out there that this is your game plan for it, this is your roadmap. Nope. No, thank you.
They blew
At least
it
for me, I don't give a fuck.
Blew it with Infinite. Show that they've already done changes through the trailer of this white ammo count to the needler. I will not let that go. So stupid. It's like they're already shot themselves in the foot. Why would I care about their new Halo stories?
I wouldn't. What do you, Lex? Do you game much? I don't know.
Yes, but they're mostly single player games. I'm more into the strategy type things. When I play with the other guys, we'll play things like Dark Tide, and I've played Halo, the Master Chief Collection online before. For a while they were doing Destiny 2 again, but my goodness, that's gotten really stale again. We gave it another shot, and it was fun for about a month or two, and then it was like, okay, we're done with that now.
Right, motherfucker.
Oh, great. The Womix.
She's here. Oh, someone came in the room. I tried to reach for something. Yeah, man. So obviously middle school, high school age, I was playing the shooters and everything like that, group lobbies and that kind of stuff. And then once you get a job and you have to pay for all your bills yourself, I started going to first person RPGs, maybe not even first person, just single player RPGs.
Yeah,
because I could just do it that way. And then I'll do party games, but I don't like the mega shooter anymore. Baby, you can come on screen anytime you want.
She made it.
She's here.
She's purple.
Where's my ascot?
You don't get one.
I do play some strategy games too, like the Crusader King style games and whatnot.
Yeah. I never liked strategy games. I mean, I tried to play what was it? Halo Wars, and I tried to play Command and Conquer 3 in particular. I don't like the cutscenes. I just don't like those types of games.
I did play a lot of Halo Wars back in the day.
I like playing games where I'm more in the action.
Yeah, I'm more story driven, but
Yeah.
anyway, let's see what. Oh, Ronan, did you have anything else to say before we go down another paragraph?
I think I've said all I wanted with this one.
Okay. Well, that's the end of it.
Uh,
So thank God we can get that the fuck out of here. Give it the boot.
Hello.
Hey.
You don't have to yell. The mic is right
I know,
here.
but I gotta be the woman.
So she's home from work, and she's home way earlier than I thought I was gonna have to pick her up at like 11 o'clock.
Nope, I made a surprise visit just for Lex.
And then got into her
Oh,
Halloween
thanks.
costume. So who can guess who she is?
Wrong answers only.
Busted.
Yeah, she's that character, from that hit show Velma.
Oh no. Oh no.
God.
Oh no, hold on. No, that one hit me. Lex, that was good.
You just ripped that out of my
No, Lex, that was so good. I tried to turn my head and it ripped it out of her ear.
Oh no.
From
Anyway.
Velma? So you like to kiss girls?
When?
From Velma?
Oh, look at me. I'm Gambit. Oh, wait.
Hold on. Why would you be Gambit? His colors
Yeah,
were
he
blue and
wears
yellow.
Sunglasses.
They're not sunglasses.
But he wears
Okay,
sunglasses.
we're talking about the animated series, and I'm talking about the comics.
Gambit wears sunglasses. Aren't you
They-
guys glad that I got off work early?
They're not actual sunglasses.
We just start the domestic now.
Best time. It might end in something y'all don't want to see on camera.
What are you doing?
We're starting domestics.
Oh.
Is that
Okay,
wasn't
she's
sure what
using
that
two hands.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
cause effect?
Ronan, what? Okay,
Women
so
don't know about that.
for anyone who doesn't watch us, Ronan, I don't know if you've ever seen this before.
I have.
Okay, yeah. Domestics is she tries to take the one ring, and then basically what I try to do is without moving my upper body, just hit a pressure point and make her fall
Murder.
down. And it's not hard, and she still hasn't learned how to do it herself. But but it's all in good fun. She's not actually hurt with anything. Like it's all fun.
What? Who are you speaking for?
I'm speaking for you because you keep trying it, bitch. I'm talking to a fictional being of yourself.
Is this just a shared hallucination we're all having?
You know
Yeah.
that I, whenever I'm saying this stuff, okay? Hey, kisses make everything better. Yeah, girls are gross. They have cooties.
That's not a fictional character right now.
Well, I could lift the skirt and tell. Oh golly, this is getting off the rails. We might need to move on to the next thing.
Oh my gosh, my baby.
I agree.
Well, the
You
next
do
thing
agree?
have me want to have a headache like our Halo topic.
We'll have a headache. Wait, what'd you say?
I'm here for headaches only.
Well, the next topic give me a headache like the Halo one.
No, okay, so we're done with video game talking. Actually, let's go to one that made me giggle my butt off, even though there's a sad portion to it. It did make me giggle a little bit. Just the front picture. This is Fred Durst nowadays. Now, the last time that I saw him, and yes, feel free to clip that and make whatever kind of meme you want to. Because apparently a lot of that was going back in their heyday. He's still wearing the backwards hat. What is this motherfucker doing? But, okay, so on a serious note, their original bassist passed away. It was recently, and there's for causes that they don't know or hasn't been reported yet. And they are coming forward and saying that they're still going to do their shows in South America. Now, I didn't know too much about this. I didn't even know they were still even trying to do a reunion tour. It's probably because the last movie that Fred Durst tried to do has failed, and that's the one with John Travolta. What was it called? The Fanatic? That was such a bad movie where they tried to tout Limp Bizkit in that movie as well. Seems like he can't get over it, just like he can't get over Britney Spears' knife-wielding pussy. And I am so sorry to have this conversation around the death of someone that I didn't know, and like it doesn't seem like they're really taking it very seriously. To me, this sounds like they're actually taking it as this is an opportunity to make more money that probably won't even be donated to the family. The band announced their Gringo Poppy tour of South America earlier this fall, with the date set to kick off on November 29th in Mexico City, and then carrying over until the next month. But with his recent passing, questions understandably arose of whether they would honor those dates, whether they would have to refund the money. This is why this seems disingenuous, and this is why I brought it up. So, all jokes aside, please let me know if y'all have any differing opinions, because I feel like this is disingenuous as fuck, and it's just a grift. So now they're going to grift off the death of their original bassist. Now, I do understand fulfilling your obligations to people who have paid tickets, but now it's going to be on a grander scale, and because they have announced all this stuff, it doesn't feel right to me.
They're definitely going to grift off his death, isn't it? Aren't they?
Yeah,
Lex, you can take a moment. Go ahead, say whatever you want, man.
100%. I mean, on the one hand, I understand the drive to keep going, and I think in a lot of cases with a lot of these music groups, there often very much is a sense where it's like, hey, we lost one of our members, but that member undoubtedly would genuinely want them to keep going and keep doing what they all love to do. Like, that doesn't sound crazy to me, but it's just it does feel odd or off. Are they gonna? I mean, they're down a bassist. Are they gonna replace him with somebody? I mean, what's going on there?
They would have to.
Yeah, of course. And I could be completely wrong about this, but usually the spirit guides me, like, if something's a little bit iffy, like, look into this a little bit more. Like, it's not just a joke. It starts out as a joke seeing old ass Fred Durst, but then I actually read the article. I did read this entire article. So this is the one-off for the live streams where I actually did read it all, but everything, because these are in quotations, sent me down a road where I was just like, this feels like it's bad. That night, every riff and every scream of the crowd will resonate in honor of the great legacy Sam offered to nu metal, because his energy will never cease. See you soon.
Oh, they're definitely grifting off his death.
Yeah, so why are you not spending your time with his family? Oh, we'll send it to him later. It's like, yeah, but will you? We're never going to hear from him again after they finish this. And their first official statement was in Spanish.
Well,
I'm not joking. I know you're laughing, babe. I started to laugh as well, but their first official thing was in Spanish. And so I looked up to see, was Mark Rivers, was he Spanish? No, he wasn't. So it's not even like they're doing his family a service by using his native language or anything. No, he wasn't.
Well, I assume that's just because the tour is supposed to be South Americans where they speak Spanish.
Yeah, not Mark Rivers, Sam Rivers. Yeah, but you would put it in English and in Spanish. What I'm saying is this is the first official thing.
You would think they would have done
And it's
both
used
at the
through
same
chat.
time.
It's also used through Google Translate. Because you know the reason why I know this is because every single country, or most countries in South America, except for Brazil, which speaks Portuguese, all the other ones, they do speak Spanish, but they speak different dialects of Spanish. And South American Spanish is different than Mexican Spanish, and that's different from Central American Spanish. So
Yeah.
this stuff right here, the show continues. And this is some form of the conjugation of "we will be" in approximately Proximo 29th of November.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
So
We'll see
like,
you on the 29th.
so yeah, basically that's what it means. But some of this is Mexican Spanish, and this part right here, especially with the accento mark, that is South American Spanish. They are different. So I feel like this is completely a grift.
Yeah.
We can in honor of Sam Rivers, because a human life lost for whatever reason. We can see what they put into ChatGPT. Today we lost our brother, our bandmate, our heartbeat. You haven't been a band for a good 20 years now. Sam Rivers wasn't, but okay. I need to bring the energy down and be somber about it. Sam Rivers wasn't just our bass player. He was pure magic. The pulse beneath every song, the calm in the chaos, the soul in the sound. From the first note we ever played together, Sam brought a light of rhythm that could never be replaced. His talent was effortless, his presence unforgettable, his heart enormous. We shared so many moments.
Okay. What is wrong?
I'm sorry. There's so many jokes that I want to say.
Do it, Malty.
I thought you were gonna cry.
No. I'm not even close. I might
Maybe,
cry
but not
of
for the
laughter.
reasons you thought.
I might cry of laughter. He was pure. Okay, Sam Rivers wasn't just. It's not me.
In my ass.
Oh, just a hanky. He wasn't just our bass player. He was pure Chris Angel. The pulse beneath every song, the calm in the chaos, the soul in the sound of the coming. From the first note we ever played together, Sam brought a light and a rhythm that could never be replaced. Did they just do the deja vu from Brand New? Because that is butt humping music. His talent was effortless because he lacked talent. Because Limp Bizkit literally was just 3 notes. His presence unforgettable. His heart enormous. And that's probably what exploded in the actual reason for his death. We shared so many moments. Eiffel towering, women and whores, wild ones. Oh, okay. Confirmed.
Once again, anytime I see hyphens, I assume it's from ChatGPT.
Quiet ones. Oh, the ones that were duct taped up or were too scared to press charges. Beautiful ones. I don't even want to say that one because that's going to get me in a lot of trouble. Let's just assume that they didn't have a driver's license yet. And every one of them meant more because Sam was there, because he was just a pedestal for... I need to stop. He was a once-in-a-lifetime kind of human. He guarded the door every time Fred Durst got sucked off. A true legend of legends, because no one could get past that linebacker build, and his spirit will live forever in every groove of the vulva, every stage. Did look exactly like that yours. Every stage of pregnancy, every memory of the abortion that Fred Durst had to have with all these groupies that came in to fuck him. And we love you, Sam. You are no longer needed in our world because we are no longer getting pussy. We'll carry you with us always because now that you are dry, desiccated, and dead, we don't have the dead weight, and I'm not gonna hit our geriatric
back to work.
backs as well. Rusty the brother.
I wish I stayed at work longer.
Oh, y'all came in for a crazy one.
Well then.
Oh, I'm just quoting Smash Mouth in the chat, by the way.
Oh,
Yes,
you are? No, I haven't even looked
she
at that.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could have done this at work, but it's more fun with y'all.
I think I did a better eulogy than Fred Durst did. Bye, Margaret. You probably left a long time ago. But
She
bye.
It was for the best. She didn't need to see that.
Oh, no. She would probably not like to hear what that whole thing. I'm surprised anybody's still here.
Can you highlight mine?
Which well, are you talking about the groupies? They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. Well, okay.
Well, no, I started off the whole thing. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me.
She's gonna be on American Idol.
You know, I also wish she had stayed at work longer.
They also wanted to get rid of me faster. They're like, you can leave now. Actually, you're cut. You don't need to do any side work. Just leave.
It just went from midnight to 6 o'clock, even after looking at her. Oh, you understood that reference?
Yeah, I know exactly what that means.
Fine, Dan. Moving on. What are you doing?
Extra domestics.
Extra domestics?
Where's
You
your
don't
hair?
want that.
I'm gonna squeeze your nipple.
Oh, no, you're not.
What are you, bro?
Here.
Do you want to hear what it sounds like when a bone breaks? Ow! Anyways, yeah. Thanks, guys, for asking me how my day was. I'm really
I don't think I did.
Nope, nobody asked me how I was feeling.
Well, no one tipped to ask because no one tipped. The only time that people tip is when they give a shit about what the shit that you're going to say back to them is.
Well,
No one cares about your day.
no one
Show
cares about
titties.
you.
Yeah, it's like show tits, bitch. Here's $5.
Excuse me. I snuck into the house, tried to be as quiet as possible.
Why is this going so badly? It's not. It's okay. It's not going badly. It's just getting
You're such an
extremely.
asshole.
It's getting extremely crazy.
You're such an asshole.
Going off the rails, huh?
Yeah, it kind of
Alrighty.
happens. By the way, this is our daily life.
Oh, we can tell.
Welcome into it.
Yeah, if you're new here, I'm being abused. Please call 911. What's the hand signal you're supposed to give?
I don't know. You throw up a gang sign and people call 911. Or they call BLM and 911 will get called because of that. Either way, it works.
I'm just here. I think I'm being held hostage. It's like Beauty and the Beast.
You can leave
Who's
it.
who?
You came in. You came in of your own
who?
volition.
Well, obviously, no, I'm the beauty. I don't know. I think I might have some teacups around here that talk to me. The furniture might talk to me, honestly.
What in the world
I
is going on?
believe you.
Well, I think flowers actually do talk to me. So. I don't know. Something's wrong.
No,
with my head.
she's the crackpot Maurice's wife that magically isn't there in the film, probably because she's already in the asylum and was killed from being starved to death. That's who she is.
I don't look. I just exist, and that's unfortunate for everyone involved.
You're right, Miss Deborah. So sorry, but this is what we do here. Hope you signed the waiver. That is exactly right.
I think I signed the waiver many times ago when I first did a video with Malty.
Too
I
late now.
wasn't handed any paperwork.
Yeah, you ran in to be on stream.
I said some fries, motherfucker.
Some fries.
Yeah, I did say some fries.
Where so you were hungry?
No,
A
I'm
little.
not hungry at
Oh,
all.
it's surprise, motherfucker. Also, what'd you bring for dinner? We can talk about that later.
Oh no, I gave it to Danielle because she gave me a ride home.
Girl, I'm about to.
Domestic.
Okay,
Oh,
domestics just got real.
I'm sorry, was I supposed to wait until midnight for you to come pick me up?
It would have been 11 o'clock, but now that you've made this stream go longer than normal,
Oh, what do you mean normal? Normal for you is like 4 hours.
it's not. It just depends
We
on the
haven't
quality
hit
of the
4
conversation
yet.
with who we have. 4 was Cole Hauser because we were talking the entire time.
So you're saying the quality of my conversation?
And you
versus-
fell asleep 1 hour in, so there was quality of the conversation
Okay,
for
well,
3
I had to
hours.
change my time schedule, so now I'm gonna be awake all night, Lex. So guess who you get to talk to on the phone later? That's right, me, the woman.
Now,
Women.
I have to go to bed at some point. I have children to teach tomorrow.
You have
Hey.
children to teach.
You can teach them.
Teach them not to listen to this channel.
Oh, if anyone's ever found this channel, that would be terrible. Like absolute worst.
I don't
You-
think it's that bad.
You know, it'd be hilarious if you had one of your kids one day and been like, "I heard your voice on this channel. Well, it sounded like your voice on this one channel, and y'all were saying some very crazy
It
things."
sounds like a phone call that I had that you were in the background of.
What would you
Golden Age
do?
Podcast. Golden Age podcast. Please don't go too crazy there.
You'd be like, "What? No, I have absolutely
Can't
no
prove
presence
it.
on
He
YouTube,
doesn't have like a. He just has this little symbol. You can't prove it.
except when he wears the shirt that has that symbol on it and his name."
They've never seen it.
You don't wear that for your school.
Oh, absolutely not. Because then one of them might.
You don't want to be
Look it up.
associated with this. We're not that bad.
No.
Because kids be
Anyway.
perceptive and shit.
Kids be dumb.
Oh, they
as
are.
fuck.
They really do. Yeah.
OMG, what the fuck? I noticed something is missing by my Lex. Just JK's name, really? What?
YouTube is
They're not
being YouTube.
mods anymore.
She's
It
talk-
took away the wrenches.
She's talking about the missing wrenches.
Oh, do I have to redo that? I didn't take
Oh, this- ooh.
take
YouTube
those
being
wrenches
gay.
away. Hold
YouTube
up.
probably broke something. Yeah, if I had to guess.
You broke.
Because I think JK was mentioning that earlier.
Yeah. Hold on, I got y'all. Lex, type something in chat. Here you go. I see you.
Just ask me. I'm really right.
Oh, you type something in chat as too.
That's too.
Do y'all have them now?
Oh, look,
You should.
my wrench is back.
Yeah.
Okay, it should
Wait,
be.
why don't I have a wrench anymore? You kicked me off?
No, YouTube
Quick,
did
Quick,
something
now's
weird.
my chance to ban her.
Do it!
No, she's already a mod.
No.
I have to get the Saskas back as well.
You lost
But-
your opportunity.
We
You'll
were
never
this
get
close
rid
to
of
greatness.
You know, I didn't even realize because I was actually like trying to keep up and read the chat. And for some reason, it just didn't click in my little like 2 peanut brain. It's like y'all y'all weren't blue anymore. But then everyone else is going back to they have underscores in their names and like different letters and numbers on the end. It's like mine still works. Mine's just the exact same as what it's always been. I don't know. YouTube be fucking around.
YouTube bed. Anyway,
Well, let's go into some horror stuff.
Or stuff.
hey,
Yeah.
Can you
So we're
highlight my
bringing up
comment?
OnlyFans. What?
Highlight my comment, please.
Your comment. That one? That's what she does when she's like, I haven't annoyed you in 20 minutes. It's like, I'm talking to somebody.
Okay, but it's been 20 minutes.
Yeah. Anywho, Lex, I know you're not a horror fan. However, I am, but only technically two of these films. Welcome to Derry is going to come out, and the creators clear up the big misconception about Pennywise. Now, what the fuck are we going in with this? Because what is the misconception in the first place? There's an entire book written by Stephen King. So why do we need the directors to explain it? Because it's perfectly explained in the book. Well, this is Andy Muschietti and Barbara Muschietti. Now, unless they're cousin fuckers, I am assuming that they're brother and sister and or husband and wife, which in Alabama, they could be both, on expanding their hit It films into a new HBO series. Now, Peter Skarsgård did it. His name Peter, right? Bill Skarsgård did an absolutely great job as the portrayal of it. The second iteration of the film fell flat about halfway through. The first iteration, I think, with the child actors, including Phil Wolfhard, was actually really freaking good, and it carried the tension well. The team behind HBO's It, Welcome to Derry is clearing up a misconception about their killer clown. He's not actually a clown, though, but I understand, just for people who don't know. While also answering a few key good gracious, mush mouth, motherfucker. While also answering a few key questions about their It movie franchise spinoff series ahead of the show's season premiere on Sunday. So did that premiere today? What the hell? No one's talked about it yet.
I've seen nothing about it.
Yeah, because this article is from 2 days ago, and it says it premieres today. First, here's what you need to know. It's a prequel. Lex, you said you wanted prequels, didn't you?
Everyone loves a prequel. Let's just more slop. Come get your slop.
See, this is how, if we make a prequel, we can explain how the ending was so shit. But now we have a bigger budget. That kind of seems like the way that they kind of do things. Now, this could be decent if there's something that Stephen King wrote that deserves a better story. Now, we know they've made prequels like House of the Dragon and everything like that is literally just like 2 pages and an appendices from George R.R. Martin. And they've actually made a halfway decent series that has lasted 2 seasons right now, even though the end of that fucked everything up. But there's not much to go on. I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think we need to know more because we know. Okay, go ahead, Ronan. Were you trying to talk?
I was gonna say there's so many prequels being done now when they're almost unnecessary. Like a prequel's only good when you got so much you could explore, like the prequels of Star Wars, exploring the Clone Wars era. But is there really a necessary prequel for a killer clown that I'm pretty sure is actually an alien?
He is an alien. It's an ancient alien. And you know the god of that world, the creator of the world, is a giant turtle.
Wait, really?
In the book, yes. It's a giant space turtle.
Well, Stephen King did do drugs, I believe, so I can see.
Cocaine fueled, yeah. That's why it doesn't need to happen. Most of the time, and unless the author of the original IP, in my opinion, writes the backstory. You know how J.R.R. Tolkien wrote the Silmarillion?
Yeah.
Which was a bunch of stories. So that's where we got like stories of Beren and Luthien and like all kinds of shit. It was backstory and history. I totally get that kind of prequel stuff, but it should never go straight into either the tale of the Hobbit or the tale of Lord of the Rings, because those were Those had their own start, middle, and end.
Also,
In my opinion,
Stephen King is no Tolkien. I'm sorry, but Tolkien was in a class of his own. But also with something like this, with a character like Pennywise, which is this, demonic alien like thing, the less you know, the better. Because part of what makes the unknown is scary. The more you explain, the more that you spell out, the less of a real horror element you have. That's the more you know, the less horror it is to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also a big part of it too. Like I don't mind understanding the creature that it is. I don't mind that. But if the original person didn't do it, that means that whoever takes over that IP is going to make up their own shit. And modern Hollywood writers nowadays don't know fuck all about writing or being imaginative in any way whatsoever. And that's what this screams to me, is that like we had good success with our theatrical releases that were really just making a grittier tone and making it a little bit more true to the books than the 1990 miniseries of it. But we have Stephen King's backing, and so like we made money on that theatrically. So now we're going to take, because we have rights to the IP, we're going to make up our own story. It's like, yeah, I don't trust you further than I can throw you.
But this does just sound like an unnecessary prequel.
Does it say anything more? Like, what are these? All right, I want to find out. What are these misconceptions that we allegedly have about our alien demon thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there is more. Also, while you won't see them until episode 2. Hold on, let me finish this. The filmmakers are back along with writer who serves as co-showrunner with Brad Caleb Kane. So I'm assuming that they're going to switch out directors throughout the series, which sometimes works, like Boardwalk Empire. That one really worked. Breaking Bad, that one really worked, but some of them don't work because they lack continuity whenever you're changing a director every single time. Also,
Daredevil Born Again.
True.
And I liked it, but that suffered quite much.
I agree with you, man. Well, while we won't see the machete miscreants until episode 2, the show has what might be the best new series opening credits you'll see all year, because that's all they're worried about, the opening credits sequence.
Well, that's why I watch shows. I don't know about you, but I watch shows because I want to see how they do the credits.
Yeah, remember how Game of Thrones was so epic, the opening credit sequence? And it's like, yeah, that's when I went to the kitchen to go get some water, and then went to the bathroom to go take a piss, because I could hear it, but I didn't have to watch it. I was like, okay, I know I've got a good minute and a half, 2 minutes before the show actually starts. It took us months to do them, because that's what you should be spending your pre-production and post-production time on. Andy's such a stickler and a perfectionist, trying to get them to the right place. Press X to doubt. Oh, it is her brother. So they're from Alabama. That's all right, guys. Probably live next door to Jerry Bear. Below, the Argentine producer directors whose credits also include Mama and The Flash. Why?
Oh, that's promising.
Why would you choose to put that in here? Can I do it? No, it's not going to let me. It's not going to let me highlight that. You want to use their credits as The Flash? Well, all that did was credit their bank account.
Which Flash, though? Because there is the CW Flash. Although I don't know if that was called The Flash or if it was just called Flash.
No. Okay, so Andy Muschietti directed James Gunn. James Gunn produced it. This is the movie The Flash with Ezra Miller.
Oh, so the terrible one. Oh.
Yep, I've done videos on it in the last year. Anyway, they discussed a new series, spoiler free, with the Hollywood Reporter ahead of this weekend's debut. Now, there is there's the reports down here. We don't have to go too far into it. And I have not vetted this, so I don't really know what kind of questions they're asking, what kind of softball things they're going to throw at them. So
Is
that
this the gayest It series? Oh
Hold
my
on.
bad.
I
This
just wanna know-
Hollywood Reporter, not Variety.
Okay.
It said,
Go ahead, man.
it said that there were misconceptions about it. What were the misconceptions? I hate this.
There has to be one little thing in here that we're going to have to peruse. But because Ronan brought it up, everyone do your best impression of that queer. Asking, is this the gayest? Is this the gayest show ever? Go ahead. Lex, you start.
Is this the gayest it ever? Probably.
Ronan, go ahead. Do your best impression.
He already did.
Yeah. Is this the gayest It ever? I can't really do it.
Oh no, you okay? Chat. Miss Deborah, you can start a poll, and I'll do mine. Is this the gayest show ever? Oh, you want to show off the guinea pig? Well, we are showing gay shit. She's not gay. Yeah, you're right. She's a girl, and she likes me. Let's see. Sorry. I get sidetracked by things. Spinning off movie properties, the TV has had mixed results, and doing horror in particular is considered a pretty tricky genre for serialized shows. It's actually not. There's a whole bunch of horror TV shows that are well lauded, have won awards, and are actually really good. So when approaching this, what were you trying to avoid doing? What were the pitfalls? See, this is leading questions already.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Talking about making it's like horror tricky. Are they just talking about like taking movie franchises and doing horror shows with them? Like how they did the Scream one a while back or whatever? Is that what?
Well, I mean, you have to think, okay, so like Mask of the Red Death, an Edgar Allan Poe thing. Most Edgar Allan Poe stuff that has been made into movies, they spin that off into TV shows.
Mm.
And a lot of those TV shows have worked. The Fall of the House of Usher and all that kind of stuff. These were movies before they were made TV shows, and the TV shows actually rocked. It's because you had good source material and you had people that wanted to adapt it and be faithful to the source material. So are they being faithful to the source material? That's really the only answer that they should have given to this dumbass reporter.
Yeah.
I'm just reading these. I guess I could read them out loud. We approach this the same way as the movies. We didn't think about how to do it differently in TV. Also, the horror genre is very director-driven. You were correct with that. So that was incredibly important because Gore Verbinski's The Ring, in my opinion, is better than Takashi Miike's. Fight me. So Andy directed 4 episodes, then we had the incredible collaborators, and that's where things go. So let me just try to skim through this a little bit. Do y'all want to like penis fence in the corner while I try to find this one little thing where there's a misconception? That's where they helicopter and see who wins.
You don't need to explain it.
It's a guy thing. Come on.
Can't hear anything. So.
He said,
yeah,
as
that's
if he's done
right.
this many
No,
times.
she can't hear anything because she doesn't have a headphone in. Let's see. Ronan, just tell us a little bit more about your channel. I'm going to please.
Well,
Yeah, just go on and bloviate about something because I'm gonna try to find the place where it actually talks about.
well, since you mentioned me talking about my Kick channel, recently for the month of October, I've been playing through Devil May Cry. So now I dubbed this the month of Devil May Cry all of a sudden. if my internet would like to be good to me, Monday I should be starting Devil May Cry 3, which should be good and fun. And I feel like the internet lied to me about Devil May Cry 2. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Gotcha,
And
man.
people made it sound like Dante. Spoilers for anyone who doesn't know the ending of DMC2. Dante goes to hell to fight a boss, and people made it sound like he was stuck in hell. But there's a second disc that came with the PS2 version, which in HD is just another option you select, where you play through another character. And in the end of that story, Dante is out of hell. So I love the internet for lying to me.
Dante going to hell? That is original territory right there. No one has ever done anything with that.
Because people was like, oh, well, here's the plot hole, because now we have him in 4 and 5, and no explanation. It's like, well, if you would have played this one character story, you would have heard the bike that he was in or on. Oh, God.
Did we ever
Okay.
find out what these misconceptions are?
Lex, I found the first time that the word misconception is used in this this interview. So, from the reporter, from the dumbass Hollywood Reporter, there seemed to be a decision made with Pennywise that less is more. Oh, I guess I should say like that faggot. At least in the first 5 episodes I watched, I think people are going to be surprised that he's not in his most famous form with an erect penis, even though his presence is felt from the very first scene. And it did. Okay, so anyway, I hope y'all can differentiate from the way that I found to what he was actually saying. And he goes, obviously, the male presence. We did less is more for half the show, but then we did more is more. That does not seem good. More is more. So basically what this tells me is that people are going to tune out around episode 6. Because it's going to end up being the boys, where it's like they're doing it just for the sake of doing it. Story is out the window, and they're just going to do it for splatter effects.
So TLDR, the clown figure, it's gonna be Bill Skarsgård, but not in his clown form until later. Okay, fine.
The idea
Was the
behind the delayed
misconception that he was
appearance.
always a clown?
Yes, that is it. So you read ahead.
No, yeah. That's where it's going. Yeah, there it is.
He was like, it was before the universe started, right?
Yes, the turtle, the space turtles created the universe, and then
I
it
like
was
turtles.
basically the Satan thing. Every time I see a turtle, it's almost like I got to drink a whole 2 liter of Mountain Dew. It's that kind of stuff. Being a shapeshifter, Pennywise looms large. A shapeshifter, people know him because iconically Tim Curry played him as a clown, and that's something that a lot of people have irrational fears over, especially children, and that's what Pennywise preys on because they are easy prey. That's kind of the point of it, and the book explained this in a lot more detail. So if you haven't read the book, yes, there are some harsh things in there, harsh things that I'm not even going to say on here. Oh, by the way, child gang rape. But if you dissect the movies, that is true. Pennywise is not in the movies that much, and people feel it a lot when he's on camera. The last thing we want is to have an audience get comfortable with Pennywise. He's not always like that in the films that they did either. We don't want anybody to get used to it. His image, he's unpredictable. He strikes whenever he feels. And normally the misconception is that it can be only one thing. Who the fuck has that misconception? Gen Z?
People who only ever watched a movie and assume
Well,
that
hold on.
he's
Hold on.
always a clown.
No. Because if you watch the movie, you would see that he transforms into a spider-looking creature whenever they defeat it, and then he transforms into something else before he dies. If anyone had watched either the miniseries in 1990 with Tim Curry and all those Stephen King like fanboys with Annette Bening and everything like that, or the new movies, It happens both the same way. Everyone knows he's a shapeshifter. It means these niggas didn't watch till the end. And that's just what's in the movies, not in what's in the book.
So if they're worried about these misconceptions that you wouldn't have if you watched the movies, then who are they making the series for? For people that watch the movies or never watched the movies?
They're making it for their circle jerk of friends.
Well, obviously, if they're keeping Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, they obviously are expecting this to be people who saw at least that movie or the movies that he was in. Otherwise, there'd be really no point in keeping him, I would assume.
Yeah, but then it's like these misconceptions they're bringing up. It's like you wouldn't have those then.
Misconceptions that nobody has.
I think that it seems like nowadays, like the more that people, especially these Hollywood actors, these Hollywood directors, it seems like the more that they come out and do interviews, that they are scripted, they are coached for what's going to happen. And the answers are written by people who don't know the source material, don't even know what they're about to direct. Most of the time, they didn't write their own stories. And they're just like, this is a paycheck. Let me go out here and talk about it because it's in the zeitgeist. So I'll get an AI overview of it. And now we're going to go talk about it because I got that paycheck coming in. It's like they clearly don't know the source material.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but we need to clear up a misconception here about the character of Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. He looks like an old man, but in fact, he's actually a wizard and isn't a man at all. Nobody had that misconception, you idiot. This seems just like a wasted article. Not a wasted not like a waste of our time, but just it's Hollywood wasting every time with this type of thing.
Jerry, did I say Gen? I meant to say Gen Z, but did I say Gen X? Anyway, this is the
No, I'm pretty sure you said Gen Z.
Family.
Mini Malty.
Her name actually is Rorschach.
You cutie patootie.
And Miss Malty didn't know what that reference was from.
I thought it was just like the Rorschach test.
Nope. And I was like, it's from Watchmen.
Are you getting too active right now?
Yeah. I'm talking a little bit too loudly for her.
Don't bite me.
She's not gonna bite you. She just wants
to
attack.
Bite me.
Look, how does she bite you and she never bites me?
Because
Attack fell beast. Go now.
Okay. Can you?
It's okay, baby. Anyway, she's getting used to the house.
And the domestics.
You love her.
That's good.
Chat loves her.
What you mean the chat loves her? Are you the entire chat?
Yes.
Okay. Whatever you say.
When's the last time you took her out?
He is a spirit. Well, technically, so
One of the Maya.
yes. He is a servant. He's basically an angel.
Yes, you could just say basically an angel.
He's basically an angel. We could go down a huge rabbit hole when it comes to Lord of the Rings, like me and Lex can. It would be hours and hours.
Oh yeah, I'd be talking until I had to leave to go teach tomorrow.
Yeah, that's kind of yeah. Golly, we go off on so many tangents. Where were we?
Wasting our time with misconceptions that no one has about the fact that they're making a new TV series for it.
A needless prequel.
It's yet another prequel, which is why I had it in the lineup. And then it clearly shows that people are not that even the creators of this series are not paying attention to the source material, and they're not selling it in that way.
The only other thing I'd be interested in that article is I did see the next headline was something about, hey, you've been talking to Stephen King a lot. Has he been involved? I'd be interested to see what they say to that, because that ties into what we said earlier about, well, if the original author or creator is like telling a story, that's one thing, but I don't know.
Stephen
I'm
King
skeptical.
needs to be back on cocaine though.
Who says he's not? But I'm skeptical that anything. I mean, you need to be on something to spend as much of your waking hours ranting about Trump on Twitter as Stephen King does. But I mean, again, as we said earlier, what are you adding to this character? And in adding more background info, does it take away from the fear element, that fear of the unknown element? And I think it does.
Yeah, I think it's gonna end up being like a early Peter Jackson bloodbath by the end of it. Like they're gonna go full on like Dead Alive.
I just think it's been like I think they should have kept it at the classic, the VHS where it was 2 VHS tapes. I think they should have just kept it there. Like, but then they redid it. Sure, whatever his name is, did a great job as Pennywise, but I don't think that needed to be redone. I think sometimes you just have to leave classics at classic. So now we're just like, you're beating a dead horse at this point. Like, what really can you tell? He's in a sewer. He bites a kid's arm off.
Well, they all float down there. I highly enjoyed. Okay, so even in the miniseries, I actually do remember. I'd have to watch
That
it
used to
again.
give me nightmares. Like,
I used to
super nightmares.
I remember liking the second part once they become adults and they have to return to Derry. I remember liking that better in the 1990 miniseries. But the remake, at least it part 1 or chapter 1, whatever the fuck they wanted to call it, that was really good.
I don't know. I think.
And then the second one was just like, yeah, this didn't work out. You got your special fancy effects now, but like,
no,
I'll take the claymation
the
spider
original,
version.
Like the moment where it was like, I mean, as any child would, terrified to look in the sink anymore. And then I was so scared to take a shower because it was going to pop out. And then when you open the fridge, hi! It's just a head.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
So here's the next question, Lex. You wanted to see what they said. You had a lot of communication with Stephen King. He's given the series a glowing review. Was there any specific change he wanted after reading the script? Did he actually give them a glowing review though? I don't care to look that up. Andy goes,
you're being snappy.
Stephen didn't approach the show like that. Oh, they're on a first name basis. He wasn't imposing any kind of guidelines on us, probably because he's already got his money and the IP's already been sold to other people. I think his desire was to let us play with his toys because from the beginning we were clear to him. Also, he's becoming clear. He's becoming corpse-like, and pretty soon we're going to see through him and only his bones. We said, your book is a mystery. It's a puzzle and left unsolved intentionally. And we're going to create a lot of stuff to bring those enigmas and also to fill in the gaps in the puzzle. Eventually, this creates a story that's not in the book. It's a hidden story. Boom. We called it without even looking at it.
That's exactly what I don't want, in fact, from a story. It is, you want in a horror story, you want the gaps. You don't want them to fill everything in. You want mystery. So, I mean,
that's what creates tension. That's what creates the atmosphere that brings on the horror that Ronan follow. Walking.
Oh,
yeah. You remember that horror movie?
Yes.
We did. It was like, but we don't need to see that. We need to feel that through the atmosphere. Yeah. And so, yes, trying to fill in gaps, like, you completely missed the point. You whiffed that pitch whenever it comes to what makes a horror movie good.
I just love in the quote. They're like, we know you left these blanks here intentionally, but we're just going to come in and fill the blanks in anyway.
Super classic example, Alien. What makes the alien so scary is that you don't see a lot of it. It's hidden. It's mysterious. You don't know. Let's go back, and as they have in all the series that they've done. Oh, well, let's give the aliens all this backstory, all this, and it's like, okay, well, now they're just They're just another thing now.
Yeah, now it's just well, it's a highly processed killing machine that was bred by the engineers, and so but they ended up killing all the engineers because they bred it. They created it, but they were too stupid to know how to contain it, and so they're all dead now. It's like I didn't need to know that.
Yeah.
Just give me my monster movie that has the atmosphere that's perfect, and give me like aliens, like the not Ridley Scott, but the and I always called him Cameron Crowe, James Cameron one. That's like an action movie with horror elements, and leave it there.
Yeah. So
'Cause all the other ones suck.
I'm not excited.
I do like Prometheus though.
Well,
Hot take.
That
but
is a
it's
hot
enjoyable.
take, actually.
It's enjoyable. I find it enjoyable. Maybe it's just the performances, but I find it enjoyable.
Hey, sometimes we all have things that we enjoy that aren't objectively good. It's okay.
Like how Malty loves me.
I wasn't gonna say that
You were thinking it.
loudly.
Not loudly enough.
Hey, I did something right, okay? Don't.
Oh, is
Do
that 9 or 10 of the things that you've done right?
I'm at 17.
No,
Thank
she's
you
at
very-
16.
No, I'm not.
That's 16.
Okay, well,
You always try to add one on, and then I'm just like, babe, at this time, we were both wrong. We were both off by one. So no one's right. So
how do you say avocado in Spanish?
I would assume it's avocado. Is it not?
No, it's not.
He said it was guacamole.
That's not what I said. No,
That is what you said.
I said abogado.
No, you said, because I told you there was a scoop of guacamole, and you're like, yeah, that's just Spanish for avocado. And I
Bitch,
said,
what
no.
are you? Hold
Do not
on.
call me a bitch.
Okay.
And then
Nigga, what are you saying?
Avocado.
How are you misrepresenting and like mishearing everything I say? Is it your ADHD? That means you can't actually take in the words that are coming out of my mouth. I never said guacamole is Mexican for avocado.
Yes, you did. That's
No, we
so
specific.
yes, you
Oh my
did.
goodness, that is about to be domestics. No,
Well, they do
because
that.
it's-
Ronan, the
look, we could go through
count.
this. We could
they
go
count
through
how
my
many
history.
times she's ever been right.
Okay,
And apparently it's 16.
I'm at like 55,000. She's at 16. I can go through my
It's
history.
17.
I can go through my history of what we typed in. Both of them was like, no, it's this. And she's like, no, it's spelled a different way. And it's this. And I looked them both up and they both mean the same thing, but they're different dialects of the
You
Spanish.
said guacamole
which
meant
I did not.
avocado.
How did you get that? Well,
Because you
I
said-
guess-
you
I
said
guess
it
the
was
only
right
reason why you
there.
got it is because you had a to-go box full of guacamole, and that's the only thing that you were thinking about
No,
because you were
said,
thinking about what it
avocado,
would
and I
have.
said, oh, that's guacamole. And
I
you're
said
yeah,
Shout out
avocado.
to
that's
the
I'm
right.
like,
9 people who are spending
my
their Sunday night
goodness.
watching this.
I think they want to see domestics. This is gonna be like Monday Night Raw.
Take this out right now.
I don't need to take it out to beat your ass.
What are you gonna do? Nothing.
Yeah, of course. I
RKO.
actually hit.
RKO.
Yeah, put it on film.
Okay,
Okay,
well you're
so-
doing that. Go ahead.
Ow! Guacamole is not Spanish for avocado.
Nigga, I
Well
never
established.
said that. Anyway, back to the show.
And this is why I drink on Sunday nights.
Look at Miss Deborah.
Oh, this is just your excuse.
Look, okay, so Gaming Ronan and I have known each other for a while. We've done videos. Have you
2,
ever
3.
been? Yeah, 2 or 3. Have you ever been on a live stream with us?
GCA live stream.
Was I there? Or is that
Yes.
after I left.
You were there.
I
Because Rick
thought
was on the
so.
thumbnail of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, he's very aware of how stupid and crazy I am. And now he's aware of how stupid and crazy PETA is.
Oh, true.
But she
No
is
one's
a
gonna
PETA
say
bubble.
that's not true.
Gargledy, gargledy. I'm pretty sure Daphne never thought that hard. All she did was shake her hips.
I just got. Oh my gosh! I just got stolen. Oh, we can role play.
Not on camera. But you guys like
Well, you can pay a little bit extra for that live stream.
Nope, not doing that. Did you guys like to laugh at something absolutely retarded?
Me.
Okay, I wasn't even gonna make that joke. I think they're already laughing, but
I am the prettiest girl at the party.
in my eyes, yes.
I was doing something funny, but I guess I have to wait.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Queer. Francis Ford Coppola forced to sell his custom $1 million watch after Megalopolis debacle. Did you guys watch Megalopolis?
No.
Oh, this was supposedly his magnum opus. At least that's the way that he sold it, and that's what he said. He sold half of his vineyards from Coppola, like the wine company and everything like that, that's been around for like at least a good 20 years right now. He sold like, I think it was 30%. I would have to look at the numbers. He sold a great portion of that just to self-fund Megalopolis with Adam Driver and the whole bunch of other people. And it sucked. It was literally just Hollywood preaching down your throats. It was horrible. Now, did Adam Driver do a great performance? Yes. But it made absolutely no sense. It did nothing in the box office. And the one-of-a-kind FP Jorn watch. Oh, okay. That's the name of the watch company. Who the fuck cares? That's $1 million watch. Will be on display in New York before its sale in December. So he's trying to get more. He's trying to get more money for it by putting it at auction. Own a part of history. The guy who did Apocalypse Now. The guy who completely ruined Marlon Brando's career. The guy that also made The Godfather. This is just too good to be true. The director spent $120 million of his own money on the film, which grossed just $14.4 million, and that is before marketing costs, of which, if you guys remember, there were huge marketing costs, and that's not even counting the split between the box office take and what he gets back. You also know he had to use a production company unless he owns a production company. I just laughed. So let's look at this $1 million watch. How is this going to help you?
That's worth $1 million.
Supposedly.
What's the hand?
It doesn't look like $1 million. You know what? Given the choice between that watch and $1 million, I'd take the $1 million and not the watch.
Like, do you really need to?
Oh, he's selling two watches, so he's trying to get $2 million. So he's look. Francis Ford Coppola in Rome next to two watches he is selling at a December sale at Phillips.
Okay, first of all, he needs to do something about those eye bags.
Well, he's old as fuck.
Yeah, you've been thinking too hard about that watch.
Well, yeah, man.
Watching time a little
He should have been thinking about making better content. That's what he should have been thinking about.
He's been having sleepless nights thinking about the absolute flop of his movie.
Yeah.
How did
my life's dream turn out so terribly? And it's like, well, I mean, your first thing, you need to get your thumb out of your ass and start sucking it like a little baby.
He's also balding really bad. Like,
babe, he's
$1 million on like a hair transplant.
He's old as fuck, but like, yeah, you don't need hair at that age.
Yeah, you still need hair.
I mean, he could shave that off and then glue it on top if he really wanted to. Yep. I was in the pool. in the 2025 mockumentary megadoc, a look behind the scenes of Francis Ford Coppola's epic but much maligned Megalopolis. The legendary director holds himself fully accountable for the success of failure of the 2024 dystopian film, which was known to all in Hollywood as his passion project, in which he self-financed at an estimated cost of $120 million. That is a long way of saying, of course, he has to hold himself accountable because he self-funded it all. Why did we need this word salad in here? There's a whole lot of articles. In one interview with Megadoc director Mike Figgis. Yeah, Mike Figgis.
You got into the last quote.
Okay, I'm right here. I'm right here, baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
read the last quote.
Coppola mentions French director Jacques Tati.
Maybe.
Bless
Wow.
your soul. Famed for directing Mon Oncle, otherwise known as Monocle, but they're trying to do some artsy-fartsy with it. The 1959 Oscar winner for Best Foreign Language Film, but who died in poverty in 1982, much like Amadeus Mozart, who is known for some of the best stuff, but then died in an unmarked grave because the nigga, he spent all his money and lived a lavish lifestyle. Now, to Coppola, Tati is one example of the art mattering more than financial success, he says.
Who cares if you died broke? If you made something you think is beautiful.
Only people going broke say that.
You mean women?
Who cares if you don't have money?
That line is just such a I'm coping and seething line. That's what
I mean,
that is to me.
at the end of the day,
Continue.
you can't take it with you when you die. So I guess I kind of get that, but you're
Yeah.
doing something really dumb and you are alive. So let's not be dumb.
Okay, so there's a whole lot of ways that we can. I thought this was going to be a goofy ass thing, but now we can actually have a conversation about it. Okay, so the reason why, to me, the reason why he says this is a heavy fucking
He froze.
Well, chat. There goes Malty. That'd be the industry.
Rip. Does that mean that I win? I got the last
think
word.
you
long
in, but
rip of
if it-
copium.
Oh, wait, there he is.
Do you think the
Uh-oh.
vanity is fair? All right, go ahead, Ronan. What were you saying?
You froze there.
Oh,
You
I
might need
I
to
did?
repeat.
if you said
You might
something in
need
like
to
the last 30 seconds, we have no idea what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to repeat it?
Yeah.
I said, okay, so what this is a giant fucking bong rip of copium. And it's also
Yeah.
him trying to explain that it is vanity. It is his vanity project. So that's where the copium comes in. And he thinks that his vanity is fair. So there's 2 degrees of separation to get back to Hollywood. And you're at Vanity Fair magazine. ORB, what's up, brother? Go ahead with anything y'all are saying.
I just
Well,
think the
I already
quote's
said my
funny.
bit. It's so cope and
It's
seethe.
cope. Coping and seething.
Precisely.
Pew, 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 pew.
Now I need to find
Wait,
that
was
video
it-
and watch it again.
Didn't Gavin McInnes say that? I'm pretty sure that came from him. That was a long ass time ago.
I'm unsure as the exact origin, but I think Ronan and I are referencing a meme song that
Yeah.
I'm presently finding on my phone because I know I have it saved somewhere.
Coping.
Anyway,
Coping and seething.
Alright, I put hell there.
Hell there. I mean, hell's in his wallet. Coppola stands by that statement because that's the only thing propping him up in his old age, even as he believes he has found his own way to recoup a portion of the money he lost, which came from both his personal savings and from selling a majority stake of it. So it wasn't 30%, it was more than that. A majority stake of his wine business to Delicato Family Wines. So even if y'all didn't know about this, I knew about him selling a whole bunch of money because I did a couple videos on Megalopolis back when it released. And I was like, that's ridiculous that he wants to self-fund it. It's also kind of ridiculous that his wine company, he has to sell like half of it, and it's only enough for him to make one movie. Does that not show the excess of Hollywood?
It does.
Well, at least it was such a well-received movie.
Oh, yes. It was nominated for awards. I'm pretty sure one of them was a Razzie.
So was what? Emilio Perez? What does that mean?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that the tranny one?
Yes.
Don't worry, you can say it here. Okay, you're not gonna get banned. The channel gets taken down.
you.
I'll get
ban you.
banned. Y'all will
Do I have
feel
the
no
access to
repercussions.
Do I have access to ban?
You can't. Well, obviously, you can't ban
I'm
me.
banning Lex.
I don't think you can because he's a
can't ban me
moderator
either.
too. You can put him in timeout, but you can't ban him.
Oh, no. Well, don't tell him that he could do that to me.
Well, he already knows
could put her
because
in
he's a mod
timeout.
on other
Oh my
channels
No,
God.
don't
too.
put me in timeout.
No, you can't put other mods in timeout. You liar.
Miss Deborah, have you?
You said I wish.
Miss Deborah, have you been? I think you have to be a managing moderator in order to do that.
Well, why don't I
They're all standard moderators.
I'm literally
because I don't trust
marrying
you.
you, and I'm not the number one mod of your life.
I just answered.
Correct.
But you weren't listening. Miss Deborah, I love his winery. Very cool place. So you have been out, and I'm assuming it's in California.
I think it's a Kelly
You.
within the article
Well,
talking about it.
Most of the
You see
venue,
the word California, you just go ew.
yeah,
Yeah.
most of the vineyards are like somewhere around Napa Valley.
So
That's like
disgusting.
apparently a great place to do that. Yeah, in Napa Valley.
Mm.
Oh,
The problem with
Okay, I'm not gonna say it.
California is it's full of Californians.
The
Mhm.
problem with California is it's just California. Like,
That great line from
It's an
Braveheart.
unfortunate
The problem with
shape.
Scotland is it's full of Scots. Oh.
okay. So like half of California
is disgusting.
is actually awesome. If you let's just say you took
And then
all
there's
the
the
people
cities.
out of California. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Let's say you took all the people out of California. There's a portion of it, probably 30 to 40% of it is awesome. Yeah, and then you have the human excrement that continue to drop their excrement on the grounds of their excrement.
What is that, Skid
And
Row?
so the shit just stacks. And now you have modern day California. Now you have Gavin Newsom. Now you have all this other bullshit that's going on. The earthquakes happen in the big cities for a reason, because those cities need to be sent out to ocean. That's God trying to tell us. That's God trying to tell them. You need to be sent out to sea because America is, and God blesses America, basically. All right.
God bless America.
Sink
Hell yeah.
California like Numenor.
True. Yeah. I agree. And stop sending them to conservative states just because they're more free. Like I'm telling, not
Oh,
only
no.
the people,
Texas
not
is
only the
terrible.
people, but the damn businesses. I was like, yeah. Stop sending them here.
Move to a red
Can always
state
tell
just to
when they're-
vote it back to how it was where they left.
Yeah,
Like,
these niggas
hey,
don't learn.
Hey, the way that we've been voting ruined our state, so we're going to go somewhere else. But then we're going to vote the same way there. You can always tell here in Texas, by the way, when it's like, oh, yep, there's another Californian family. How can you tell? Oh, because they're building a giant square
You're a
block
faggot.
house instead of something that actually looks good.
I can tell.
Not
I
to get
can
political or
immediately
anything.
tell.
We can spend the next 20 minutes ranting about a ballroom if you want.
Oh yeah, we could
yeah.
do that because there's not. I don't know, nothing else. Nothing else to bitch about. That's literally what they do. They go from one supposed crisis to another. Anyway, we're not going to talk.
You can get avocado toast anywhere you want, babe. Okay, you don't have to come here.
Also, avocado toast is overrated as fuck. So get the fuck out of my
Correct.
face. Old Renaissance boomers. Sorry. Also watching the Packers versus Steelers.
Oh, did you not see the Broncos game tonight? I did see it while I was at
Wasn't
work.
that Broncos versus
How
Bears?
did this man
No,
just
who
say
was
Renaissance?
it? Old Renaissance.
But
That's
when I looked, it was like 44 to like 20. I don't know. I have to look it up who won. I am a
damn.
Broncos fan. Denver Broncos. Hearts in the chat.
No hearts in the chat. Pillows on our face for the Broncos. Anywho, old Renaissance boomer. Packers versus Steelers. I don't have a dog in this fight because my Saints.
Oh, it was Broncos versus Cowboys. That's
Suck.
why the game was so important.
Oh, beat the fuck out of the
Yeah, it
Cowboys.
was 44 to 24. Hell yeah, Denver Broncos.
All right, that's something I can get behind. Fuck the
F
Cowboys.
Dallas. I'm sorry for whoever lives in Dallas, but you guys should
Lex
probably
lives in Dallas.
Lex, you should probably not live in Dallas for what
What?
I'm about to say.
You
So,
can live wherever
They
you.
had a 100 car pileup in
So-
like 2021.
Okay, can I? Okay,
100 cars.
finish.
How
Okay,
do you crash 100
can I finish,
cars?
old Renaissance boomer, before you go off on your woman rant?
Ooh, I didn't know it was that type of
Watching
stream.
Packers versus Steelers. Packers just scored for a 29-19 lead, which is looking good, but there's still 10 minutes to go in the fourth, so they still have most of the fourth quarter left.
Who are we rooting for?
A lot can happen. I do not have a dog in this fight.
I know.
All right, tell me
Green Bay
who the,
Packers. Yes. Actually, no. Steelers against Miami Dolphins.
Okay,
so Packers.
tell me who. It doesn't. Does TJ Watt still play for the Steelers? If you're still listening, honestly, I'd put. I'll try not the problem with California. Too many big cities actually control things with the majority of the city. Yes, yeah, the majority. See, this is the thing, and this is Colorado as well. Okay, hold up. I'm reading things. But let me address this one first. Here's the thing with this, because when I lived in Colorado, it's basically only Denver
That's it.
and Telluride. Those are the only blue portions of that entire state. However, Denver is where the Aurora, Littleton, Greenwood Springs, or Greenwood Village, all that entire metroplex is heavy with blue. And most of the rest of it is mountains, and then farmland in the plains on the east side, like east of Aurora. Basically, as soon as you get to the airport, DIA, basically, as soon as you get out there, the whole rest of the east side of the state is plains. And then after you hit Golden, which is where the Coors Brewery is, the whole west side of the state is mountains with small mountain towns. So yes, the big hub of cities are all blue, but everyone who lives on the outskirts is mostly red. And then that changes the entire state. So yes, I do agree with you, and I know that for a fact. Anyway, I don't know why we did this. Go back to your rant.
What was the ranting about? I don't remember.
Well, we were talking
no,
about
she forgot.
Broncos, and
Anyway.
Jerry Sills said, "Fuck the Cowboys,"
Oh
and I'm
yeah,
just like,
dude. Like literally, Dallas is like the dumbest city in the world. If I had to pick the dumbest city in Texas, first of all, maybe I'd pick El Paso, but like Dallas is up there. Like again, they had 100 car pile up. I mean, 5 or 6, that's okay. 100? 100. You're telling me that 100 separate individuals just crashed their car like an idiot. Also, why do you think there's tornadoes there
Women
all the time?
drivers.
yeah, and
Okay,
Asians.
possibly, but
A lot of good Asians.
Women
I think,
Asian drivers.
like, I think it snowed there. The first
Also, a
time.
lot of nail salons. So, like, yeah, the women be driving.
Hair-free.
Oh, good. You could finally come get your nails done.
Well, I mean, the only thing.
And a lot of laundromats.
Oh no,
It's
I was
not
talking to him.
No, it's not even like Dallas. I think it's in Arlington. You have Six Flags. It's pretty cool. That's about it. I know there's a vacuum store there.
Are you serious?
There's literally nothing there. Like, at least like Waco has the Dr. Pepper Museum. You know, like have something to like give people to go to. I don't think there's anything in Dallas that would actually like, oh, we gotta immediately go to Dallas. There's not like a river walk or anything. Can somebody say something? Because now I'm just like word vomiting at this
Are you
point.
operating under the assumption that most cities in this country have something iconic that you have to go see? Because I don't think that's the case.
I think it
hold on.
should be the case.
Well, hold on. Dallas has a grassy knoll. So, boom, argument destroyed.
Are you on my side?
I have no idea. I was
Never
reading
mind.
chat.
Okay, the grassy knoll, cool.
Yeah, cool. We got the book depository. Those are things you can go see.
Shots don't line up, but we're not a conspiracy theory channel.
Oh, we all know that it was the
There
Joker
was a second shooter.
it was the Joker from Watchmen that actually pulled off the hit. We know
all
this.
know it was a second shooter. Okay, we're just gonna point blank period. Also, who did 9/11?
But enough about the CIA. Anyway,
Yeah, anyway, about that. I was like, okay, we know who did it, but we also okay.
Wait, can
okay,
I tell you a
are we
joke?
going into hold my dual shock territory where we
Wait.
have to talk about conspiracy theories
Wait,
now?
let me tell you a joke. Okay, let me see if Lex
this
gets
better
it.
be funny.
Okay, Lex, knock knock.
Who's there?
9/11.
9/11 who?
You said you never forget.
Don't worry, I never told her that one.
I don't think
That's not
I've
what I.
ever smiled in my life. I've forgotten what it feels like to smile.
Did you just smile?
No.
No, you smile whenever we when we meet each other.
You were really nice in person, and now the next time I see you in person, I'm literally gonna punch you in the face.
No, she's not.
I'm not. I'll probably buy you a beer or something.
I'll probably knock her arm out of socket. She just-
Oh yeah.
You don't get
yeah.
to-
Fun fact. Yesterday we were
boy.
just dancing and having a
you
good
probably
time.
Yeah, we literally were
We
dancing.
were not doing anything aggressive. We were just having a dance party, and he popped.
Domestic, got it.
I think I think you only did it halfway. He popped my arm out of socket, and then he had to pop it back in.
Good
So if I
times.
look,
Okay.
yeah.
What music were we playing? Because we were just holding hands
I think we were listening to Corpse Husband.
yeah, we were just dancing like this, and then you were just like, "Ow!" And I was like,
No, you
What?
heard the pop.
I was like, well, hold on. I didn't hear it. I felt it because the music was so loud. And I was like, something just happened. What's wrong?
And then my arms were like, wait, yeah, I was like down here. And then my hand was turning purple.
And I was like, babe, this is going to hurt, but I have to pop it back in. And then I did. And then everything's fine now. But yeah, that's crazy. This is what happens when you roughhouse.
Yeah,
We weren't even roughhousing though. That's the thing. We were just like cheesing for all the reasons, like just like
having a
dancing
great
around, like
relationship time.
moonwalking, holding hands, and everything like
We
that.
were doing
and
like
then,
separate dance moves too. Like we were having pretty much like a dance off, and then the dance off, I think I lost.
of course you lost.
If you pop,
This was like Starsky and Hutch. It's like, you really want to go, man? It's like, you don't want this. Let's tangle. That's basically what we were doing.
So I'm never dancing ever again in my life.
I'm glad we got to go on that adventure with you.
Favorite comment, NFL. Take care, brother. Yeah, we're talking
Logan, I
about.
don't know if you. I don't think you and I have ever done a show together, but this is very.
I think we have.
As you could tell, very, very dry sense of humor here.
Speaking of that, okay. I know that you didn't tag him, but just saying this could apply to anybody, Jerry, and that makes me laugh. Bye, boomer. I know who you're talking to, but say that to anybody. There is actually, so that one is done, right?
That dumbass watch. But go back up. Let me see it. I need to see it close up.
No one cares.
What's
So
the
this is
point is that
this
like
is one of
Thanos?
it's a gauntlet, yeah, but there's
But
no
where are the jewels?
there's no Infinity Stone place. This is one of those things. Like if it's $1 million, y'all
Why
can
is that-
hold on. Let me share it so y'all can see what we're talking about. Just for her. Like this is an up close of one of the watches that he is trying to
That
sell
is
for at least $1 million.
$1
Yes. Okay, so like the gears and everything like that are probably going to be they are going to be
Well,
extremely
obviously the-
micro tuned, but is it necessary?
Okay, but like what's the so you have I don't remember what it's called, but you have like this one for the hour and then this
Yeah, the hour hand and
small one's
the hour hand, the minute hand, the second hand.
second hand. What the fuck is
Yeah, the second hand is the one that keeps clicking on every second.
I haven't seen
So-
a watch in so long. Like, girl,
Well, that's only for analog watches. This is
we
a different
have
type
phones,
of watch.
babe. Like, we don't need to tell time. with
There's
this.
analog watches, there's digital watches, and then there's this
also
stuff, which
clocks anywhere that you look. I can go to my fucking kitchen right now and go see what time it is.
unless the time goes out, but these things,
My microwave tells me the time.
babe, it's a fluff piece. That's it. That's exactly what these types of watches like. If you have any watch that costs this, like, nigga, you ain't reading the time by a watch that looks like this.
Whoever does this.
This is an aesthetic piece.
Aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, you just said I like that word.
Yeah,
Aesthetic.
aesthetic. This an aesthetic piece that costs money just for the sake of money. Just like this damn dresses and jewelry shit that's on the people wear to the red carpet. It doesn't actually mean anything. It's not actually worth that. The only thing that it's worth is a showpiece. And if you tell people it's worth it and someone will pay for it, that's where your valuation comes from. If you tell people that diamonds are worth this and this is what they're going for, people will pay it. But when you go to the resale value, diamonds are actually worth fuck all. It's the same kind of mindset.
Because watches now are definitely used to more of a investment thing to sell later when you need money. Kind of how watches are treated now.
Apparently, that's that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so take this. While she's in the bathroom, she knows all the story anyway. But golly, like 9 years ago, I was engaged to somebody. I still have the engagement ring. Trying to sell that, it cost. Maybe I shouldn't say that on stream. It cost $3,800. It's a full carat diamond, like really good gold and everything like that. Trying to sell it, there's like, we'll give you $300 for it, and we're only buying it for the value, for the market value of gold and that diamond in there, which is extremely well rated when I bought it. And I was just like, the valuation is all an upsell. It's not actually worth that shit. You get it in the weight of gold. It's the same thing with these designer brands. Like, is it actually worth the quality and craftsmanship or anything like that? No, it ain't. It's because you're told this is what it's worth. And so you are willing to pay it because you want to be better than the people around you.
You're just buying the brand, not the
Yes, it's all vanity. And you
Yeah.
know damn well that you don't like the designs that are on it. You know damn well that it's like this is not aesthetically pleasing. This is not what I actually want. It's like you could find genuine leather or genuine sheepskin or crocodile skin or alligator skin anywhere for way cheaper. But no, you want that one little embroidered tag that they literally put in an embroidering machine and just almost staple it on there. Well,
It's like people
now,
that spend a lot of money on shoes and then get upset when they get dirty. It's like they're shoes.
yeah, they protect your feet from getting dirty.
Yeah.
And also comfort them while you hopefully walk around or, get off your ass for parts of the day.
Yeah, but I want my bag to say Gucci on it. So, I mean,
And it
isn't
can't
that-
be.
Isn't
Go
that
ahead.
worth $300 by itself right there? Just having those letters stenciled on there. I mean, come on.
I mean,
Tell me it's not.
but it can't be Chinese Gucci because they're going to misspell it. So people will know. And then I will be judged. And then I'll be the laughing stock. And then my husband will probably divorce me because I'm just a trophy wife anyway. He can buy anyone that he wants.
Is
on the
this the
side.
gayest multi ever?
Gayest multi ever?
No, not yet. We haven't hit that level, but
Well, here's the thing: is that I've met these people before, like multiple times. Obviously, I've done work for them because their husbands are paying for it, and they're literally just trophy wives sitting at home. And they're like, "Oh yeah, you could do whatever you want, and feel free to use the pool house. And if y'all want to come over, like we're hosting something, don't bring anything. We'll feed you drinks. We'll feed you the entire thing. You can swim in the pool. You can go shower over there. Like if y'all want to spend the night, you can go because we have 18 rooms in our house." And it's like, "Where's your husband?" It's like, "He's at work."
what is this demon looming in, half out of the frame?
Babe, I'm just telling life experiences. Yeah, but these people exist, and they exist in such a horde, spelled with a W, and then minus the D. They live there. There is a horde of money grubbing whores that actually do just want it for the mean girl kind of thing. And it's enough that these companies stay in business, like the Gucci's, like the Pradas, like that kind of stuff. It's like no one should care. But if someone's got money, if a man has money and wants to fuck a girl, he'll pay for it. Sorry, I've been going on a lot of rants and y'all haven't talked very much. I don't know. I'll see you on the rewatch.
I was reading Renaissance Boomer's comment.
Oh,
High
the new wish.
fashions.
Yeah, I guess I highlight it. Do you not have the option of highlighting, bud?
Oh, I don't know. I've never tried.
Lex
don't think
should
so.
have the option.
I
So
don't
let's
think I do.
than
I don't
me.
know how to do it though. But nonetheless, his high fashion seems to me to be what is the most fugly shit we can come up with and people will buy. Most things so ugly a hooker wouldn't be caught dead in them. I don't know. You've seen some of those like fashion like show off. They walk down the stage shows, like those fashion shows, and you look at it and just go like, what on earth dystopian horror future is that coming out of? Like someone sat there and was like, oh yes, this is the edgy fashion thing. This is like in practice, no one ever dresses like that. Like what on earth are you doing at these fashion shows where you're wearing like this like one-armed like weird toga looking nonsense, and it's like nobody buys this. Nobody buys it.
Where we are in a society where we're still having fashion shows, like
Oh, well, hold on. These are all just secret ballots for the worst Halloween costume.
I
That's
don't
what
like
every
being
fashion
on the
show
side.
is.
I don't like being on the side. Things down too much.
Okay. Y'all go ahead with your commentary. I think she's moving this side.
Rolls. Ow.
I didn't
That was
really
it.
move.
Just
No.
that was all I had on that topic.
Fashion show. Fashion show.
I mean, I
Fashion
do.
show at lunch.
I do say that to you whenever I buy a lot of new dresses.
Okay, she does, but she's also a woman, and she buys a bunch of feminine and extremely attractive dresses. And she puts on a fashion show. She's like, yeah, and I'm just on my phone, or because most of the time it's after work, and I'm either catching up with G&G Daily, or I'm like catching up on Twitter or something like that. I'm just like, okay, it's like fashion show. Do you
Yeah.
like this one? And I'm just like,
Exactly, Boomer.
give me a
Exactly. No one
spin.
buys it.
Like some of them I do, some of them I don't. And I tell her why. She's like, I don't think you'll like this one. I was like, hold on, wait.
That's the
Yes,
one you
that one's
always
good.
like the most. I'm like, I hate this one, and you're like, that's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, because you look at your girls look at their perceived flaws that the guy is not paying attention to. And so that's why you need a guy not in the dressing room unless you're trying to fuck, but sitting
Malty is
outside while you
100%
try
more
on
confident
things.
in a dress.
Oh, I am not.
I actually.
Well, hold on. I didn't post
do-
that picture, did I?
No, because you're.
Oh,
know
that's
what?
right.
The less
Yeah,
I know
it was.
here, the less
I
I know
do
here,
ha-
the better.
I do have a photo of him in my dress, but unfortunately, some parts aren't supposed to be shown. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
if you blur it, like you
No,
should put
no.
somebody's face on top of it.
No, we cannot.
And then you helicoptered.
That could never come out.
You can put.
Lex, I
I'll
think we have
tell people
our
I did it.
answer to, is this the
Go ahead.
gayest multi ever?
We're
I think
getting
we
there.
have our answer to
I
that
think
now.
we're getting there.
So gay.
There's nothing gay about P inside the V. So
That's true. I can. Well,
What do
actually,
you follow
I
that
I
with?
want to know, why did you put this in the fridge?
you told me to.
I
You were
said
just
the
like,
food.
you said, make sure it's in the fridge, and then you took this
Domestic,
out of the thing and,
domestic,
and put these in
domestic.
there too. And I was like,
I
okay.
said put these in the truth the bag. Like, why the
No,
fuck?
they were in the bag, but
Why
you
the fuck would you put it in the fridge?
Babe,
This
that's
is
what
how
you
much
said.
of a man you are. You're like,
you are
yeah.
horrible. Yeah,
Has this ever been in the fridge before?
this is. I have no clue. I don't pay attention to your tit shit.
I can hear Beardo yelling, "What are we doing?"
All right, give us your best.
That's it. That was it. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Oh, no, hold on. Okay, unless you're gonna upset someone else. We're in an empty house. I don't know about you, Lex. You don't. What the fuck are you doing? What are we doing?
Okay, we also have animals in the room.
Yes, we do have animals, and you just knocked that out of my ear.
One of them's wearing purple.
Okay, hold on.
Damn.
I'm trying to read Boomer's shit. The few times I've seen someone walk down a runway and stuff, my first thought is, who actually buys this shit? Exactly. I think that's what we're talking about. She just gets stuff off of Amazon or like from
No, I get it from Shein.
from
Hell
Shein.
Yeah, fast fashion.
Started with $1 million
I believe
watch
in
story
those
and the whole
Chinese
bit.
tariffs.
Yes, it started with the watch, and look where we are now.
Oh,
Everything goes downhill. This is what happens when women get involved.
It's Halloween.
Yeah, I'm not even mad about it. I literally had a spider mouth that you put on yesterday for yesterday's video, and I did the entire video as seriously as I could.
I know how you're gonna drink beer
Oh, I'm gonna drink.
though. I'm gonna drink a beer.
It's gonna be just a dribbling.
Can
This
you
one's
do
not
it?
even done yet. Might have a little fuzz in it, but might trickle down. Hold on. All right, this is a scientific experiment now.
Can you drink through a spider web? Apparently you can.
A little. I feel like most of it is on the outside. I got a little bit. Hey, this is a good filter. If you want to filter your nose or your mouth or something like that, you got some allergens in the house. Get you some like dollar store spider webs.
I think
2020
find
2020
an
kids.
alternative.
You're way too
Imagine.
sober for this conversation.
I
Where's
am
your fucking
too.
drink, nigga? What'd you say, Lex? Or the
I
last
said me
person?
too. I'm way too sober for this conversation too. Although we are pushing 10:30, and I will need to go to bed at some point.
No,
Right
you
on.
must do the 24-hour challenge, Lex. You must stay up and not fall asleep for 24 hours now.
Not when I'm trying to teach the next day.
You
Well,
can do it.
You could just show a video. Make them watch a
Yes.
movie.
Week.
They can watch a Passion of the Christ because Passion of the Christ 2 is now getting casted and it's finna come out. So, like, you need to keep it fresh in their minds.
I'm not showing a bunch of junior high students Passion of the Christ.
They need to see the story of Jesus.
There's only 2 cuss words. Yeah. And
You know, that's not-
reality
that-
of what happened to our Lord is brutal. So
Yes. But it is. We're not showing that to a bunch of 6th through 8th graders though.
okay, so show them the Prince of Egypt.
You know,
Show them the mummy.
to my horror, I think a lot of them
The
haven't
one
seen
that
it.
Tarzan guy.
A lot of them haven't seen.
really?
I guarantee most of the kids nowadays haven't seen Prince of Egypt.
That was like, man, that was iconic when I was a kid. Like, I saw that
Oh,
movie so
heck
many
yeah.
times.
I think I
Ronan,
still got a
no.
DVD to it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
VHS. I had a VHS of it.
Heck
I
yeah!
think I still got a DVD, if it's even working still.
Remember those Val Kilmer and then Ray Fiennes before he was Voldemort. Val Kilmer played Moses. Sorry.
It is when you move.
I know.
Break out some Veggie Tales.
Danny Glover was Zipporah's father. I don't remember who voiced Zipporah, but yeah, that was a good ass movie.
That was some good stuff. I haven't seen it in like decades, but that was some good stuff.
And yeah, and it was freaking powerful.
I'm not even usually a huge musical fan, but it was good.
I agree. Break out some Veggie Tales. Don't show the stream like you're ready in your career. Ms. Deborah, he would never show the stream. He doesn't want them to even know that he participates and is like friends with a hoodlum like me. Break out some Veggie Tales. Old Veggie Tales, yeah.
I don't even want him seeing my Twitter. My Twitter is pretty tame compared to the rest of things out there, but it's like I don't want to find that either. Yeah. Renaissance Boomer, totally right. Like those Disney classics, 100% worth it. Then what? You can tell that everybody knows that those are the real deal because they keep doing live action remakes of them. They can't make money off making anything new, so they go back to the classics. And it's like it's the same thing with our Halo conversation of buy Halo at full price again. Come pay tickets to come watch Dumbo again, Sword of the Stone again, Lion King again. And you know what? It works sometimes. Maybe not so much with the with Snow White, but
Well, here's the thing. Yeah,
No
yeah.
Off-White.
Here's the thing is they've been doing that shit for so fucking long from the same studios that now when people see this stuff coming out again, I don't even think it's so much the fact that that Rachel Zegler completely tanked Snow White. I think it's more the fact it's like you have had failure after failure after failure and you're doing it again. It's like we don't want to see it. You know what I do want to see? I want to see the old ass Snow White. You know, the one that, you know, that saved the Disney company from bankruptcy. I would rather see that because that one has charm. I don't want, like, I would rather see the old Sleeping Beauty. I would rather see the Disney Renaissance era where there is the Little Mermaid, you know, the one that's white because she's from that part of the world. You know, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite. And if you say Bella's not a princess, I know you give me guff over that. Bella's my favorite. Bella's Bay. But
I really don't.
Aladdin, Lion King, like Great Mouse Detective, that portion of Disney, and going all the way back because my second favorite Disney movie ever is Alice in Wonderland, and it was 1942. People want to see that kind of stuff. The Robin Hood with the Foxes, that would be probably number 3 on my favorite Disney movies of all time. But these are all old ass movies. I don't want to see them remade. I gave Beauty and the Beast a chance. It fucking sucked. They put the chip on the wrong side of Chip.
Jeez, you're such
unforgivable.
It is
How dare they
unforgivable.
commit it.
You didn't pay attention to the details. I've been watching this since I was a kid.
I'm about to go to bed. So.
We're
Actually,
about
I'm
to
gonna
end.
eat
Do you want to
and-
stay to pray with us? We're about to end it.
Yeah. Somebody's got to bless my food, and unfortunately, Lex has to be the one to do it.
I'm not blessing your food. You can bless your own food.
Okay, we're to this point.
Stay if you
Ronan-
wanna stay. If not,
Yeah, basically. Anybody who's watching, this is the portion of the stream. We're gonna wrap it up a little bit. I will give everybody their chance to show themselves in any way that they want to. But this is the portion of the stream where we go into prayer and we just pray for your heart and your soul. Lex will lead us, and Lex, if you don't want to, I will. You do not have to participate in any way whatsoever, but if you would like to, we can all join hands and join chats, I guess. Lex, whenever you want to.
Is the prayer before or after the shilling?
Before, right now, or
All right.
whenever.
Then let's take a moment to pause. Call to mind our day, call to mind the many moments that we've smiled, the moments we've laughed, the moments of joy. Take a moment to be thankful. Eternal Father, thank you for the many gifts and blessings that you shower upon us constantly. Thank you for these moments. Thank you for friendship, for the laughs, for the opportunities to just have dumb fun among companions, people who want to spend time together in relationships and friendships that always, as we draw closer to each other, ultimately serve a purpose of drawing us closer to you. Thank you for the moments that we have missed, the moments we've taken for granted. We thank you for those now. We ask that you watch over each of us, watch over our families, watch over all of our loved ones. Keep us safe, keep us pointed towards you, and may everything we do ultimately be for the greatest glory of you, our Father. All these things we ask through Jesus Christ our Lord, who lives and reigns with you eternally with the Holy Spirit, our God, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
And now we can chill.
Yeah, now show for yourself.
Ronan,
Ronan, my brother, it is great to see you again. I try to come to your kick streams
go
whenever we
eat
have time. Go do whatever you need to, babe. It's all good.
okay, bye.
So anyway,
I started blasting.
Ronan, it has been I try to come into your kick streams whenever I can. Unfortunately, a lot of the time that it interferes with my work schedule. But it has been we're like two ships passing in the night. We get to see each other in every once in a while, but I am so happy that you agreed to come on here. So I thank you 100%. Shill everything that you want about yourself, your channels, and all that.
Well, the only thing I really got to shield is the Kick channel because I don't do anything with my Twitter but promote that. Well, yeah, just I'm over on Kick streaming games when I can. If my internet likes to be nice to me, and many times it does not. T-Mobile sucks. Well, yeah, currently streaming Devil May Cry. Monday should actually be able to start Devil May Cry 3. I mean, once I'm done with that, I might play Far Cry 5 with a friend and then go back to GTA. I have no clue. I can never keep a consistent schedule of games. Yeah, that's really it. Just same username here.
Yeah,
Well, I did.
It actually is. Oh, hold on. Just real quick. Just JK or Miss Deborah, if you're still here, can y'all please gather his link and spam it in the chat? There's a possibility I could do it. Lex, you also have the capability of doing it, but just in case anyone is, some people read, some people listen. Twitter, his Kick channel where he games all the time.
I mean, I also promote on Twitter too, so that's like probably the only
Well,
tweets
heck
I have is going live here.
It happened. What in the world is that noise?
There we go. Found the Kick, which I'm now following. I didn't realize I wasn't already following. All right, very good. Anything else, Ronan?
That's really all.
Awesome.
Just for the shielding.
Great to do a stream with you. Great to talk to you. And I don't know if we've met at a meetup yet.
I have not been to any meetups, so
then that's a no.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Well, hopefully someday we will. As for me,
hopefully.
Come, as I said at the very start of the stream 3 hours ago, you can come watch me ramble about theology on Twitter. You can find me here every week, or at least almost every week. You can find me on the Golden Age podcast on Monday nights over on Isaac's channel, where we talk more politics. Show up tomorrow. We're all going to be bedecked in sombreros because of a Kick Chat gifted membership goal that was met. Even my logo is going to have a sombrero on it tomorrow, so it's going to be fun. And that's about it, at least for now.
Shout out Isaac, by the way. Dude's freaking killing it. I normally can't be there. Sometimes I pop in, but I usually can't stay for long just because of my schedule. But yeah, no, Isaac's a good ass dude. Highly.
I do have a warning for people who have yet to go to Isaac's channel or anything. There is a good chance his channel might give you internet aids. Just talking to him in chats or anything, your internet might catch AIDS from being around Isaac.
Nah, he is a ginger, so
these things do happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was born with it. You're back.
Oh, great!
Our suffering continues.
Yeah, somebody's super happy about that one. As for me, motherfucker, you on this channel, you know that I will let you know. Follow my Twitter. Everything is multi spelled exactly the same way. There ain't no other numbers because I secured those IPs. So, I promote things on Twitter, everything on YouTube, videos, and then Sunday live streams. And then what is she doing? But trying to
making biscuits.
You making biscuits like a cat? Just make sure you don't let a tit flop out.
No.
Maybe
This isn't Velma.
Aggressive.
It's not the Linda Cardellini Velma. Oh my goodness.
Oh, just JK. Isaac's mom took Tylenol. There it is. There it is.
Okay. Yeah, apart from that, if I'm going to be on anybody's stream, the Twitter handle is exactly the same as YouTube. So we like to do crossovers with folks like you've seen. We've had Since Corner over here. We've had Cole Hauser over here. They have their own channels. So like,
shout out to them.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll be on Words of Paradise. I have before, and then I've been on Hold My Dual Shocks, and I've been on other people's, and then other people have come with us. So anytime something comes up that's new, it will be on Twitter. Also, I say a fuck ton of random shit on Twitter. But I also repost the people who need to be reposted, in my opinion. So y'all hang out. Just join the community. This is really all I'm trying to say. It's just join the community, because the community is a great one. And one thing I can tell you is the community actually gives a fuck about you. We actually care. We actually keep up with you as much as we can. And we hope you're doing great. You guys have anything else to say?
Nope.
Just that
Nope.
It's been a fun night.
Ronan, it's been great to once again. I can't thank you enough, brother.
Well, when
You-
I saw the DM to come on, I knew I had to accept.
Oh, you didn't have to do anything. I was just like,
Stockholm.
there's a couple of gaming. Yeah, there's a couple of gaming topics, and Ronan is pretty damn smart about this. So if he wants to, he can. Never feel like you're compelled, brother.
Well, I knew it was going to be fun, so.
Well, I super appreciate it. Lex, always, my brother.
Biggest theater of Miss Malty in the world.
I know she said something. Tell her that I totally heard her and understood it. And I mean, I didn't, but tell her that I did.
He totally understood you.
But he's my
You know what you
favorite.
just said.
Hey, if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right.
What?
Fair. Oh,
What?
no.
What are you doing now?
I'm here.
Oh, you here?
Look, you can actually tell that you are a redskin.
Yeah, because I am.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Well, you're white as fuck. Yes.
On
I
that
am,
note,
I am a redskin. On this note, we are going to end it. I appreciate everybody who's come out. Goodness gracious, let me cough before
I
we.
appreciate everybody except Lex.
as it should be.
You don't even appreciate him praying for us.
I do. Okay, I do appreciate that.
Boom. That's another one, Lex. I'm at 857,000 now.
We
I
didn't
got your
argue,
back, bro.
but we didn't argue.
Shout out
You do
to
an echo.
those who show up in the chat, especially John Ambler, who's been with us the whole time here. Just JK, of course, mod extraordinaire.
Yeah.
JK's the best mod.
The best mod. Everybody
Jake-
knows it. Old
Yeah,
Renaissance boomer.
Did you
Miss
get him
Deborah
on?
was here earlier.
Cole Hauser.
Oh, of course. Everybody's happy to see Cole Hauser.
Shell Frogs. I don't know if you said that one yet. By the way, just JK, you are an excellent mod, and I hope you know that you're not beholden to anything here. I hope you have fun every time you're here, but like
you
if
are
there's a-
obligated to be here. You may not leave.
No, you are not an obligated anything. It's just if you see someone trying to type in enter, I enter, just tell them, say it all at once, nigga. Say it with your chest. Yes, it's literally just for bots.
Jerry,
And also,
Margaret.
and also because I know you and I trust. Well, I don't know you because I've never met you, but I trust you. We've been around each other for a long time. So anything, we're going to get out of here, guys, or else this stream is literally going to go another 4 hours again because we'll just be bullshitting the entire damn time.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Do you guys know Kevin on Streamlab just donated $500?
Really?
No, this is what happened on Ryan Kennel's stream. He kept trying to end his stream, and so what was his name? Drinky Bird or Drinky Crow, but and also under Kevin, and Ryan's known for a while. This motherfucker donated like $4,500, maybe even $5,000 before Ryan's stream ended, before we went live here. And I was in there.
Go back and watch.
Yes, today, like right before we started, because Ryan kept trying to end it, and he was just like, "Oh my goodness, what is going on?" And then he went into his video mode, and then it was like, "There's another one. Oh no, there's another one. There's another one." Ronan the Crusader was a part of it. Ryan's got that Japan money. I think they're trying to make him a passport bro. And I am not at all adverse to that, because if I was going to be a passport bro, which I'm not because I got this one, yeah, I would be hunting in Japanese territories. I would be swimming those Japanese waters.
Let's end it on
Okay. And so at the 3-hour
not how
mark,
you give a
the
check.
domestics continue.
Also,
I think we said-
watch Ryan's stream is actually really good. Well, it's always good, but
I think we said hello and good night to everybody.
I
Abandon
think
ship before they start
gonna-
fighting.
stream right here because I need a damn cigarette. Y'all take care. This is Malty from Mouth of Malty.
And this is Miss Malty from Mouth of Malty. And don't worry, Lex, you'll see me next week. Bye.
Yeah, you might see her in a barrel floating down the river.
Same domestic.
Oh, you're in a
guys.
box floating
Same
down the
domestic
river,
channel.
Grandma.